Dubai, a city of dreams. It's Baseball United Season 1 in 2025. Tonight, game number 4 and the debut for the season of the Arabia Wolves. Mumbai and Arabia about to get going at Barry Larkin Field at Baseball United Ballpark. Joey Zanaboni alongside Baseball United CEO and chairman, co-founder as well, Cash Shake. Cash,
let's go.
Tuesday night baseball.
Joey Z, let's do it.
Game number 4 for the Cobras. They look good over the weekend, taking a series against the Karachi Monarchs. One on Saturday, one again on Sunday. Night off, and now we're back to the light show that's providing these fans with some entertainment before first pitch.
I love this light show, Joey. It's already becoming an iconic part of this ballpark. Gets everybody hype. I'm so pumped to see the Arabia Wolves, the home team from Dubai, take the field for the first time. It's going to be awesome. Cobras, man. Cobras had a tough loss opening night, but they came back and won 2 games. So this is going to be a great matchup.
Just saw John McLaren, manager of this Arabia Wolves team. He'll be taking on a former Cincinnati Reds player of his, and Mariano Duncan on the other side for the Mumbai Cobras. Arabia, they'll bat first, and they'll be led off by the center fielder Noah Marcelo. Third baseman Taylor Darden and the first baseman Jacob Teeter will be guaranteed to see the light of day against the Mumbai Cobra starter Dylan Spain. Game number 4 for the season of 21. The Baseball United season runs November 14th through December 14th at Baseball United Ballpark, just outside the city limits of Dubai. Really exciting to see us get into the meat of the season and really get into full swing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
Yes, Joey, it's awesome to see that fans are starting to learn the game of baseball. You know, they came for the opening weekend, the celebrations, the entertainment. Now, slowly but surely, I'm seeing fans understand the terminology, understand the balls and strikes, understand the money ball. So that's going to be the most exciting part as people really start to learn the game.
And to help everybody understand the rules, Humberto Saiz will be behind the plate, František Pribel at third, Jair Fernandez at second, and Zizadek at first. Those are the umpires for the evening. How about the fellas from Arabia out to the diamond here to start this game? Welcome in again to the first game of the season for the Wolves and our 4th overall. On the mound for the home team is going to be Sean Fakete. He'll be tossing to Vinny
The hometown boy.
Yeah,
Sean's
good local.
from here. Yes, he grew up here in Dubai, played at Dubai Little League. You know, he's got great movement on his pitches, strong arm talent. I'm excited to see Sean. His family's here. His dad's been messaging us for months, waiting to see his son take the mound. So I wonder if McLaren did this on purpose to let the hometown boy take the field, take the mound for the first time, because that's awesome.
Well, it's somebody he's familiar with. Fakete did pitch at the UAE series here in February with John McLaren managing. And Arabia, even though this is their first game of the season, they are the most successful franchise so far in Baseball United. They swept the Mideast Falcons back in February. So something to build on for Mac and his staff.
That's right. And you know what? All the rosters of all 4 of these teams, Joey, are pretty balanced. We'll see tomorrow night. The Falcons, 60% of the roster is Japanese. They've got great pitching. I think that's what's going to set them apart. This Arabia Wolves team, I believe, has some sneaky power that we'll see hopefully tonight. We got Chris Byers, another local guy that plays for the Wolves, that I believe is going to have a great tournament, great season. And the Cobras have shown that they can be really balanced. They got pitching up and down. Their defense has been solid. They got a couple guys with pop. So, you know, I love the balance of the rosters that Eddie Diaz and the baseball operations team at Baseball United put together.
There's Chris right there, another guy who's played in a couple of events for Baseball United. He's at second base for Arabia. Jacob Teeter's at first. On the other side of the infield, it's Elliot Good. On the shortstop, it's Taylor Darden at third. Vinny Aarons is behind the plate. Michael Robles, Noah Marcelo, and Paul Myro left to right in the outfield in support of Fakete on the mound.
Wolves are going to have Joey. That was coming straight for your head.
Sorry, we got the screen up in front of us here, field side, Cash.
Joey, did you notice there's a solid Cincinnati Reds connection to these teams? Because as you mentioned, Mariano Duncan managing the Cobras, Stephen Larkin coaching on the Wolves, who played for the Reds, along with, of course, Barry Larkin, one of our co-founders, part of the great 1990 World Series championship team. So we've got this great Cincinnati Reds connection on these teams, which is pretty cool because the Cincinnati Reds were the first professional baseball franchise in the history of MLB. Now you got the first franchise from India, first franchise from Dubai. It's good vibes, Joey.
It really is. It really is. And the Wolves will have their hands full with this Mumbai Cobras offense that's led off by the center fielder Caleb McNeely. Left fielder is Ian Mercado. Third baseman is Brantley Bell. He'll hit third. After that, it's the first baseman Lou Helmick. DH is Raul Shaw. Catcher Miguel Ojeda. Right fielder Justin Williams. Second baseman Hedione Marlin. And the shortstop Lord Aragorn de Vera do round it out in support of Dylan Spain. Mumbai's look very strong. On Friday, they had the game, it seemed, in hand before Karachi used some of the rule innovations to steal the first of the series. Mumbai roared back, though, and on Sunday they put on a show with Caleb McNeely leading the bottom half of the first off on the first pitch he saw. How about that bat flip that he had yesterday?
That was awesome. Over the Raptor in left field. I think it might have hit the back, and the Ford guys were calling me a little bit upset, but I said, hey, that's an iconic video now for you guys.
That's the risk you run. Raptors back out there in left center. Let's see if McNeely can send another one that way. He's been arguably the player of the season so far. Very confident center fielder, digs into the right-hand side. As
here we go.
Humberto Saiz claps his hands, and Fekete emails the first one for a ball. 1-0 off and moving at 7:06 p.m. local time in Dubai. Nice,
what do you think about these Mumbai purple, man? This Mumbai purple jersey. First time ever that we've had that out in the field.
Yeah, they were in their other jerseys, their home jerseys, wide over the weekend. And looking really sharp right now. Color of royalty.
That's right.
And right now they are the Kings of Baseball United at 2-1. Simple bouncer. Byers, he takes care of it on the right side of the infield. 4-3 bounce out, and McNeely is retired.
And Chris can play all over the field. We've seen him at shortstop with the UAE series. We've seen him at shortstop and third base during the Arab Classic when he was playing for the UAE national team. And tonight he started at second base.
And way back when, the Little League World Series with Saudi Arabia, we saw him play in the middle infield.
That's right.
Had a play at shortstop when he was about 11, 12 years old that a lot of 25-year-olds couldn't make. He's smooth with it and helped the UAE team when we were here for the Arab Classic back in October of 24 to get all the way to the final series. Ian Mercado takes for a strike called, gets evened up 1-1. Now this guy's really impressed me, Cash. Mercado, a star hitter collegiately in the Philippines.
He's playing great. I mean, the two Filipino kids have been playing great. We knew when we brought him over here that it was going to be big for the Philippines, big for baseball in Asia, big for these two players to have a platform for the first time in their lives to show what they can do. And I've been very impressed with their professionalism, their approach to the game, and, of course, their play on the field.
In the Mumbai 9, Mercado joined in the starting lineup by Lord Aragorn de Vera. Mercado has to wait. Vinny Aarons and Sean Fekete, a couple guys who are very familiar with each other, get on the same page. It's a ball and 2 strikes with 1 out on this 27 degrees Celsius. High 70s evening Fahrenheit in Dubai. Just missing the outside corner. Mercado is going to move out ahead against Fekete. And clutches close to that white Arabia Wolves jersey. Rotating fire. And he's not missing by much, but Fekete, he's in a bit of trouble now.
You know, 2 out of the 3 games, Joey, the strike zone was pretty tight. We noticed that game 1, game 2. Last night it opened up a little bit. It's the first time with this umpire behind the plate, so we'll see how he calls it.
Easy to call there as Fekete misses downstairs to Mercado and puts the first base runner aboard. If you're new to baseball, umpires typically rotate the opposite way of how the runners go around the bases. So the home plate umpire, the next game moves to third, third moves to second moves to first. Back up the line to the plate. We have a 4-man umpiring crew with us this season, and Sai's getting his first chance. Brantley Bell settles in front of him, and Bell
Brantley
aggressively.
Bell, he's just solid all around. Great all-around baseball player. Hits for contact, hits for power. Great in the field. Grew up with baseball. His dad, Jay Bell, as you know, is a manager of the Karachi Monarchs, which is a crazy twist of fate that we put on the family there because they're all in town watching. And, you know, during the opening series, I saw 2 times, Joey, where Jay Bell from the Karachi Monarchs called the fireball on his son. And
Ruthless.
And the last time was on his birthday. So Dad is not playing any games.
Brantley on his birthday, though, did pretty well. Had a triple and a double in his first couple at-bats. Late walk as well. And he swung it pretty well, though he's also been challenged by that fireball. 1-1 on the kid from Pittsburgh, and he swats it foul bouncing down the left side.
You know, one thing that I think will start to happen more in the season is more traffic on the bases in terms of attempted steals, double steals, because we have the designated runner rule. Our DRs have not been running a ton yet, but I think as managers get used to them, you'll start to see that a lot more.
1-2 to Bell, and that's
there
a
we
good
go.
rope out to left center field. Base hit, cleanly done for Brantley. Lou Helmig comes up with 2 ducks out on the pond.
The big bopper. The big bopper coming up.
Really nice swing from Bell. Fekete left it over the plate, and Bell doesn't try to do too much. Just gives it a swat over the shortstop, Elliott Gooden.
Joey, Big Lou can hit. I was watching him in batting practice, and he was hitting some bombs.
Slices this one high in the air, foul territory.
Good. I'm glad. I want to see this kid hit.
Wolves can't quite get to it. Helmig hit a home run in the first game of the year. And though that was playable, he'll get a reprieve and a chance. Out of Germany, and had a chance actually to meet a couple of fans from Germany who have come in for this game. And cool to see the word traveling out to other baseball communities.
And Sean, and the pitcher, Sean Fekete, pitched in Germany as well.
And his battery mate, Vinny Ahrens, I believe, is a former Cologne Cardinal who's won a couple of championships over there in Germany. Helmig fouls it back, 0-2. Just 22 years old, Helmig's been a staple at first base, batting in front of Raul Shaw with Miguel Ojeda waiting next. Plenty of power. Look at what Shaw's done in terms of extra base hits, and Ojeda as well. This feels dangerous for Fekete. 0-2. Ooh, wants that outside corner, twists it just wide. Helmig 3 hits and 10 at-bats, 1 home run. He's driven in 4. Sends a laser that's going to fall in. Out in right center field. Mumbai wants to score the run. Mercado, he'll do it unchallenged. Make it 5 RBIs on the season for Helmig. Mercado
Big Lou
serves
doing
home.
it again.
And Brantley goes to third. Corners for the Cobras. And the walk, the base hit have given them a 1-0 lead.
Joey, did you notice Mumbai gets out early? Every game, Mumbai gets it moving early. Traffic on the bases, timely hitting. And it's happening again tonight.
And Helmig gets off the thin part of the bat, finds a way to muscle it. That tells you how strong he is.
Raul Shaw, man, I'm so happy for him. Played for the Great Britain national team. Had a tough injury. There you go, Raul.
Missiles one right center. Gonna be run down. Good play. Paul Myro. He makes the play, but Brantley Bell tags wisely. And Mumbai scores on a sac fly from the DH, Raul Shaw.
Joey, Raul was chomping at the bit to play in 2023 when we drafted him. You know, his career was going really well till a couple tough injuries, but to see him back on the field is exciting. He's a great athlete, a better athlete than I believe even the Cobras thought before he came out here to Dubai. But he's been a great surprise for that team.
2 RBIs for Shaw. Miguel Ojeda trying to keep it rolling. Instead, bounces one left side. Taylor Darden throws across the diamond, and that'll stop the bleeding for Fekete. 2 runs on the board for Mumbai. Marcelo, Darden, and Teeter up for the home team when we come back in Dubai.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
It's Spain in the United Arab Emirates. Dylan Spain, the tall right-hander, getting loose for the bottom half of the first. Mumbai on the field. And they've got the man in the middle who's been the best pitcher so far in Baseball United. 3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, no runs against Dylan Spain. He's been hard to get to, guy who has good affiliated experience, and it's tough to go up against a guy like him with his length and his angle that he can deliver the ball at.
Yeah, he's intimidating on that mound. There's a couple big, tall pitchers here, lanky, that throw hard. Spain, obviously, one of them. Musharraf with Karachi, another one. You know, those guys always make it tough for the batter.
And I saw him over at the Pete's grabbing a little coffee before the game, so you know he's got energy as he faces off against.
Getting his shot in before the game. I love it.
He and me both. Center fielder Noah
You were
Marcello.
eating French fries, bro.
you
were
gave
eating
him
French
I'm
fries.
blaming you on that one, Cash. Marcello and then Darden and Teeter. After that, left fielder Robles. Catcher Aaron, shortstop Good, DH Cipriota, second baseman Byers, and the right fielder Myro on the card for John McLaren. Spain
Here we go.
snaps the first through for steer
First
call.
batter for the Wolves. This guy's got that Tim Raines, that Rock Raines look. Short, compact build. I like watching Marcello play.
25 years old, graduate of Skyline College out in San Bruno, California. He'll take the second one in close to the knees. Ball and a strike. Another guy with really good professional experience. He hit .351 for Boise in the Pioneer League over this summer. So he dominated one of the better independent leagues in the United States. Spain delivers. The fastball is chopped back. Burj Khalifa over the screen, 1-2.
Well, Joey, this season for Baseball United is such an awesome opportunity for a lot of these indie ball guys that have been playing great but never really had a platform, never really had the eyeballs on them to show what they can do. We've got scouts watching the league. We're internationally broadcast, so I'm excited for these guys to finally be able to show what they can do.
Marcello goes chasing. Miguel Ojeda knocks it down behind and tucks it away at first base. Strikeout swinging for Marcello. That's good defense from Ojeda. If you're new to baseball, if the catcher does not immediately secure the third strike swinging, then the runner can try to get to first base. He can run down there. If there's someone in front of him, he's not allowed to board. But if the bases are empty, then you can at least try it. Marcello, though, goes down and ushers up Taylor Darden. 2-0, Mumbai with the advantage.
Again.
This might be a second out as Darden Eiffel Towers toward Helmig at first, and he fights the lights, makes a play. Not as easy as it might seem. A lot of players might be used to playing more in the day than at night, and sometimes that ball can get lost, but that's a good job by the first baseman, Lou Helmig.
Now this guy's another big boy. I saw him wandering around Dubai Mall. I thought security was coming to tackle me, but he was coming to high-five me. He's ready to go tonight, he told me.
Jacob Teeter in the left-hand side. 2 down for Spain, looking like he'll make short work in his first try against the Wolves. Just missed on the first to Teeter. Tossing to Ojeda. Brantley Bell at third once again. Lord De Vera at short. Hedione Marlin, who started a great double play to clinch the victory on Sunday, is at second. Helmig, who just made the play at first, is there, and Mercado, McNeely, and Williams Left right on the outfield card for Mariano Duncan. Zipped downstairs by Spain. Had a chance to talk with John McLaren before the game. He's a Wolves manager and former manager of the Seattle Mariners, longtime coach of the Cincinnati Reds. He said, got a few guys with power, and Teeter's showing something here. Helicopters out to left field, but more or less right at Mercado. Fly out to left, 1-2-3 for Spain. We go to the second. Williams leads off for the Cobras. When we return, they lead 2-0.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Welcome back, everyone, to Baseball United Ballpark in Dubai. Bottom of the order for the Mumbai Cobras. Joey Zanaboni alongside Baseball United CEO, chairman, and co-founder Cash Shank. What have you thought of the game so far, Cash?
I think it's moving along, man. Mumbai got up to an early start as usual, as becoming customary for them. I think the Wolves are still getting their feet wet in this opening season, in this first inaugural season. So I think they got some jitters, but they're going to loosen up soon. This guy here, Justin Williams, has been with us since 2023. Literally come to every event that we've had. Professional, class act. So happy Justin Williams, Jay Will, is back with us on the Cobras.
And these Cobras, it's probably an advantage. I mean, playing 3 games out of the gate. Williams racked up by Fekete. Big time strikeout for a guy looking for a confident,
there we go,
quick
Sean.
second inning.
First K.
It was a day off for everybody yesterday, but Arabia, they did practice, tried to stay sharp. Now they get some game action, and that just takes the very front part of the plate. That's where the strike zone starts. It's not where it goes into the glove. But imagine a rectangle from the knees up to the letters on the very front part of the plate, and Fekete exploits that. Now he gets a strike to Hedione Marlin. Can't get the timing on the second. Swings through, 0-2.
And the umpires have been great. We got 2 umpires from the Czech Republic, as you know, Joey, 2 from Mexico. A ton of international baseball experience. They've been doing a great job.
Marlin just hatchets it out to left center field and drops it in for a base hit. Good piece of defensive hitting from Marlin. Does just enough to escort that out to the outfield and pick up the 3rd hit of the night for Mumbai. It hasn't been the big, powerful swings that we've identified with the Cobras so far, but crocheting something together. They scored twice with 1 out back in the first. They've got a 2-0 lead, and Lord Aragorn de Vera up at the dish.
The pride of the Philippines.
He's an exciting young talent and a guy who broke out at the East Asia Baseball Championships, won a couple of rings with the Filipino national team.
Yep, was MVP of those championships. And that's when the legend of Lord started to grow. He's got a big following in the Philippines, big fan base in Manila. A lot of Filipino baseball, softball fans here came out to see him opening night. And he's been playing great in the field. Still not rolling with the bat, but playing great in the field, and we expect him to do well.
Lord Aragorn de Vera, you a Lord of the Rings fan?
Somewhat, Joey. I don't know where you're gonna take this,
Bouncer
but I know,
at third base.
but I
Roll foul.
hopefully, but there's probably going to be some dancing and some Gollum impressions coming soon if we keep going that way.
Well,
I know you, Joey.
I just had to ask if you knew. He is actually named. It's Lord Aragorn de Vera. He's named after the character of Aragorn
Really?
from the Lord of the
Okay.
Rings. Yeah.
Okay.
He's born in '03, so that was about the time the last movie came out, Return of the King. And
Were you in the movie Lord of the Rings? Were you
I
in
was
1, 2,
not.
and 3, or just 1 and 2?
I was one of the elves, I believe. He's 1 for 10 so far in the series, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Looking at what he's done at short, and even some of the swings he's had, he's swung the bat all right.
Yep.
Just hasn't had the luck. It'll come. He's now 2-2.
You know, a lot of these guys, like we talked about, Joey, they haven't had this stage before. They haven't been on national, international television. They haven't been being blown up on social media. So it takes a while to get used to that environment.
Fekete gets him to go down to one knee, and Lord de Vera sent away on strikes. 2 strikes
Sean settling in on the mound.
and 2 strikeouts in the game for Fekete. And let's see if he can do it against the top of the order. McNeely bounced out against him in their first meeting. 2 runs on 3 hits right now for the Cobras. 0 on 0 so far for the Arabia Wolves. They'll have 4, 5, 6, starting with Robles in the bottom half of the second. That's indoors, 1-0. Hello to everyone watching across the world. Z in India, PTV Sports in Pakistan, Dubai Sports Channel here in the UAE, Spo TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcast System in Japan, Meridiano in Venezuela, and streaming live worldwide, BaseballUnited.com.
McNeely's got a home run already this year. I think, Joey, his OPS is tops on the Cobras. He's been another guy that Eddie Diaz told me he expected to do well, and he started this season hot.
Officially 4 for 7 coming into play tonight. A couple of RBIs, plus a walk. He's got hands held high, and he's watching this one go through for a strike on 3-0.
You know, one thing with the schedule with our league, obviously, we're packing in 21 games in 30 days, but because there's one venue, we're rotating the teams. I do think Mumbai has a little bit of advantage coming out of the gate with 4 straight games.
Darden charging in on this, and McNeely reaches on just a little nubber off the end of the bat. It was going to be a really hard play for the third baseman, Taylor Darden. Throw never comes through as he boots it into foul territory. Infield single, first and second now for Ian Mercado.
Because, you know, baseball players are used to playing every day. MLB has 162 games for our new baseball fans. It's the longest regular season of any professional sport. So for us, one of the challenges was how can we get guys enough at-bats, enough games, but also fit perfectly for the region here. And that's where our 21 games in 30 days netted out.
1-0 on Mercado. This is our first Tuesday night game of the season. Started Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we have not had all the teams debut yet. That Mideast Falcons squad is drawing plenty of interest, especially in Japan.
Japan's
15
team.
Japanese players. They will debut tomorrow against the Karachi Monarchs. Make sure you check out BaseballUnited.com and follow at Baseball United across social media for the full schedule.
We had about 100,000 viewers on opening night from Japan. For perspective, that's more than the Houston Astros typically get on a regular season game. It's double the Cincinnati Reds. So 100,000 viewers of opening night without the Japanese players playing on the Falcons. So we expect a large Japanese contingent and audience watching the game tomorrow night when the Falcons take the field.
Such a great mix of young prospects and established professionals on that team, as there are on all 4 teams.
Kawasaki is crazy, isn't he?
It really is.
I mean,
watching him take batting practice was a treat.
He is smooth. He can put the ball anywhere. Slick with the glove, too. Always bringing the energy in the clubhouse. So excited to see those guys tomorrow night.
3-1 on Mercado and waits it out against Fekete. Sean having some trouble against Mercado. 2
This
walks
feels like, come on, Mariano, give us a money ball early. Let's see what Mariano Duncan does. Bases loaded, Brantley Bell coming up. Ideal money ball situation. Let's see what Duncan does.
Got a power hitter at the plate. If you hit a home run, you double your run. So this would make it a 10-0 game if Bell were indeed to hit a grand slam. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but
Mariano's hanging on to it.
you know, I had a chance to talk with McLaren about it on the other side, and I think there is maybe a consensus that's formed among the managers. You have to save at least one for late in the game, probably of each fireball and money ball, just in case you're in a situation. And
But
right
you
now,
got to take some risks, Joey. Come on, this is why we put this rule in for fans of the game to get more excited, and for people that don't know the game to really be drawn in, because social media has been on fire with the money ball and fireball rules. 70% of people in my DMs love it. 30% do not like it. But I'm saying, hey, it's making you watch, which is cool.
it is one of 4 rule innovations. Bell, bouncer, left side. Darden gobbles and gets the force at second. So Fekete gets out of it. Bases loaded situation, but he leaves them to keep the Wolves within 2. Robles, Aaron's, good for them when we come back with the 4th game of the Baseball United season.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
The Sevens Rugby Complex, just outside Dubai. Youngsters.
Come on over here, little kids. Come join us. Join the Lord of the Rings, Joey Zanaboni, and myself. Play some baseball, watch some baseball. That's what we're going to do, Joey. We're going to go tackle all these kids who are playing rugby and
You might be alone on that one,
and
Cash.
bring them over here to play baseball.
But I love that about this complex, that you can look over, you can see folks playing rugby, folks playing cricket. There's always some good games going on, and then they can come over and enjoy a game of baseball. And it does look like Dylan Spain is going to be lifted from this game for Mumbai. He was out there warming up. We're not 100% sure right now what's happened to Dylan Spain, but he's been Mr. Automatic, great on the mound. He has exited this game, and Mumbai is going to make the switch over to.
Number 49 from the U.S. Virgin Islands, Akil Morris.
That's Abdo letting us know. Akil Morris, number 49 for the Mumbai Cobras, into the ball game. He was warming up on the left field corner, but if a pitcher comes out and warms up, then you're going to see him in the inning. So something seemingly is off here for Dylan Spain. Again, we don't want to speculate, but he is not going to return to this game once you exit your round.
That's unfortunate, because he's, as you mentioned, Joey, he's pitched great. We'll get a call into the dugout to see what's going on, but great to see Akil out here on the mound. Former Mets draft pick, been with Baseball United since 2023. Another guy that's just a consummate professional, knows how to play the game. He's been a great mentor to these young kids. We got a couple veterans, but most of these players, they're younger than 2023, Joey, when we first brought people out there. They're younger than February. We wanted the league to get younger, more prospects, more independent ball guys that are right on the cusp, more international players. And I think that's going to be more exciting for fans. Eventually, what I would like Baseball United to be is the top international baseball league in the world for young stars, young prospects. So whether you're in St. Louis, New York, Tokyo, or here in Dubai, you're watching Baseball United November, December, January, February to see the best international stars in the world.
And Akil Morris, he was a little bit younger than when he came to Dubai this year. Just celebrated his 33rd birthday on Friday. Did record 3 outs in that game. Maybe not exactly how he wanted it to go, though. He walked a couple, did give up a run, though unearned. Morris takes over somewhat unexpectedly for Spain, and he will go up against Robles to start things off for the Arabia Wolves. Joey Zanaboni alongside Baseball United CEO, Chairman, co-founder Cash Shank. Game 4 of 21 this season for Baseball United. This is the bottom half of the second. And it started with a fastball just off the dish, 1-0.
Joey, they're whispering to me that Spain did get injured during warm-up, so we'll check and see what type of injury it was, but hopefully it's something he can shake off and be back soon.
I certainly hope so. Has really enjoyed watching him pitch. Dylan Spain out of this game unexpectedly before the start of the second. Morris now at 1-1 against Robles. Aarons and then Good due up for John McLaren's Wolves right after. Morris drops into a wind and fire. And this is popped straight up. Playable just outside the batter's box for Ojeda. And he'll make short work of that.
Ojeda's been the man in the last 2 games. Clutch hits, clutch home runs. Player of the game on game 2 of the last series. Obviously comes from a baseball family. His dad's been with us as a coach. You know, we've got so many family ties within Baseball United, which makes this league feel closer. You know, you can feel that energy, that intimacy between the players, coaches, everybody.
We've got Robinson Cano's dad involved with the Wolves, his brother. We've got Stephen Larkin, brother of Barry Larkin.
Yep.
We've got Miguel Ojeda, whose dad
We've
was
got
a major
everybody
leaguer.
in the Bell family.
Jeremy Profar, right? Jay
Yep.
Bell, Brantley Bell. We've got Brady Bell, Blake Bell,
Yep.
Lauren Bell.
And
Whole
we have-
family's out here.
Well, we had Brock Bell too, but unfortunately
Brock.
he got injured before the season, or he'd be on the Cobras as well. You know, so there is a little bit of nepotism here in Baseball United.
Well, it makes it feel like a family, and it is a
That's
family
right.
with Baseball United, close-knit group. And, you know, regardless of what team these guys are on, you see them spending time together and getting to know each other, bringing their different experiences. Vinny Aarons, former Cologne Cardinal, going to take that one outside on 3-0, and he works the walk to become the first base runner of the night for the Wolves.
Here we go. Dr. Good coming up. This is another guy that I just love, man. Great energy.
The shortstop.
Always having fun in the clubhouse.
Good.
And Doc Good over here, he's one of the guys I was mentioning, Joey, or alluding to when I said the Wolves got some sneaky power.
He can certainly hit it. Another guy from the Pioneer League. Clocked 10 home runs and 75 RBIs this past season, and he'll bat with the designated runner aboard here, Hubert Grzinski.
From Connecticut, shout out to Matt Barnes, Baseball United co-owner, investor, one of the best pitchers to come out of Connecticut, UConn, Red Sox World Series champion. Hopefully Matt's watching us. Matt, what's going on, man? You're Connecticut boy. He's a cool kid, man. Doc Good over here.
And Matt just posted up a nice message on social media, Instagram at Baseball United, getting fans out to the game.
Look at you, Joey. I didn't know you were so active on Instagram, checking out all the fun in the post. So good job, Joey. You
What can I
never
say?
tagged
I
you never
occasionally
tagged
check in.
me. I've never been tagged. You've never collabed with me, Joey.
Well, what do you think we're doing right now, Cash? 0-1.
Oh,
Good.
shit,
Gives
Joey,
us a
we give it to
souvenir.
you.
Give us a souvenir. It's going to stay
Miggy.
on for Ojeda.
Another one.
And they've put the bat on the ball twice, and all they've done is made Ojeda stand up. He makes a play.
Miguel Ojeda Jr.'s mustache is prominent.
2 outs.
That thing is, that's sexy. Can
Great
I say
mustache.
ZTV, I can say it. We're ZTV, PTV.
That's right.
Meridiano, that's a nice mustache.
On the all-facial hair team, I'm sure, before the season ends. Well, Arabia's got to get these bats moving. I know John McLaren, ultra competitive. Nobody wants to win more than him. He's observing again. This is the first game of the season, but he's going to have, I
One
think,
of the most intense guys I know, John McLaren.
known him for about 8
guy,
years.
intense.
Myself, yeah, good friend of mine and a good guy, nice guy. But once the first pitch gets thrown, once the guys are between the lines, he's as locked in as you can be.
And that's what I love about all 4 of our managers. They all have that big league experience, playing the game, coaching the game, and they all are gamers.
Ooh, Cipriota sending one high, deep left center field. Property of McNeely, though. Jacinto Cipriota gives it a ride. The DH, though, has that right end in the mid of McNeely. We'll go on to the third score on change. Mumbai 2, Arabia 0.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
There we go.
The Bells know how to dance.
Yes. That's what I love about baseball, Joey. It's a generational sport. You see a mom, a daughter, a grandma, a grandpa, a father, all together enjoying the game. There's not many things you can do in life where you can have that generational appeal, and you have it with baseball, and now we have it here in Dubai.
If you know anything about baseball, it's all about family and passing it along to the next generation. Ball has been passed along to Akeem Bostic.
Akeem the Dream.
He takes the place of Sean Fekete in this third inning. Bostic in what we think is a scheduled switch, unlike what Mumbai had when Spain exited. With injury, Bostic takes over. He's going up against the dangerous Helmig. Now 1-1.
Akeem's another guy that's got some big league innings logged and's been with us for a couple years.
First pitch for the New York Mets back in 2021.
Yep, we weren't sure if he was going to make it out here. He said, hey, I was thinking about hanging it up, but the opportunity to come out to Dubai, be part of history, attracted him out here, and now we got 2 guys on the mound for each team that had some innings with the Mets, which is pretty cool.
Bostic, 30 years old. He's a former second-round MLB draft pick of the Texas Rangers back in 2013. Gets his sign from Aaron's, deuces to Helmig.
The Beltray days. The Beltray days in 2013.
That's right, and for Helmig,
and
this
the
is a
Elvis
hit by
Andrews
pitch.
days.
Shout
How
out
much are
Elvis.
you missing Elvis Andrews right now? You got to deal with me now. You had Elvis for 3 games.
Don't worry, I'm still texting with him, Cash.
Oh, look at you. I should have known this wasn't exclusive.
Helmig just got hit in the foot. Hit by pitch allows a base runner to advance 1 base, a batter to get down to first base. And
here comes the
Aaron
DR.
Singh will take the place of Helmig temporarily. Helmig not out of the game. Designated runner rule allows Singh to
Come on, Aaron.
get a chance on the base pass. He's
Let's
done
get some
this a handful
movement.
of times. Raul Shaw up at the plate. Decent lead at first. Shaw immediately
When we
cracks a
came up
foul.
with this designated runner rule, our goal was for them to come in and start swiping bases. Like, don't wait around. Don't wait for the second, third pitch. Not for a specific count, but we want these guys moving. So let's see if Aaron tries to take second base.
Being held on by Teeter. The second strike threw on Shah. He had a sacrifice fly for an RBI, part of a 2-run first from Mumbai. That lead still holds, 2-0 in the top half of the third. Bostic with a quick glare over to first, and now another over that left shoulder. Akeem attempts Shah, and he lays off.
You know what? I love seeing Joey. All these fans now rocking Mumbai gear, Arabia gear. You know, that's when it really starts to sink in, when people start to find an allegiance to a specific team.
Singh faked going towards second. Ball's lifted by Shah, right field, backtracked by Myro. And the first out goes on the board as Singh retreats back to first base. It's cool the way the merchandise has taken hold. Arabia Wolves are the home team, the local team.
What happened there, Joey?
And we got to check with our rules expert on this. It looks like the runner is being allowed to advance first to second. And there was a balk assessed against Akeem Bostic. So the play, the ball being put in play, does not count. A ball can be committed in various ways by a pitcher.
Here comes Johnny Mack.
And McLaren wants an explanation as much as we do. There's, I believe, 18 different ways to balk. One of them would be if you were to make a movement off the mound or toward first base once you started your delivery and wind, your wind to delivery. Or part in this case, just your delivery, pitching out of the set. But we'll get an explanation on that.
He gets another look at it.
Singh moves to second. 1-2 Shah gets another swing here. And the 1-2 is dropped down on the turf. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We'll blame that balk on the designated runner, Joey. We'll take
Put some pressure on him, right?
You got a guy that literally his job is to come into the game and steal bases, create havoc, get in the pitcher's head. He's on the lineup card. He's going to not get any at-bats. This is what he's going to do.
2-2 now from Bostic to Shah. And Shah will get loaded up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count on the batter, 3
Well, Mumbai hasn't exactly put on an offensive show, but with 4 singles, a couple of walks, a hit by pitch, a balk, a sacrifice fly, they've been in control of the game.
Yeah, they've had consistent traffic every inning. It's kind of what has been their MO those last 4 games. You know, get some runs on the board early, keep putting pressure on the pitchers, and try to hold it late.
3-2 has to wait as Shah calls for time. Granted to him by Saiz. Bostic steers to second. Akeem with the 3-2, and Shah waits it out. So he gets the reprieve and he gets the walk. First and second now with nobody out for Ojeda.
And this is the last guy you want to see coming up right now, because he's been locked in. He's been in the zone. Last 2 games, a couple home runs, player of the game on Saturday night. And the mustache.
Miguel Ojeda Jr. Man, this guy could do something right here. Instead, he's going to bunt, and Johnny Mack almost makes a play in the dugout. He can send it out of the park, trying to play a little sacrifice here, maybe take him by surprise. Gets a first strike.
There it is.
This is a pinch hit home run for him. He came off the bench and just demolished one Sunday. Look at that, compact, choking up on the bat, and he still hit it to the top row of the Crawford box.
I think it went over. Or it hit the fan's head and went over, because we went to go get it for him, and nobody had it.
He's going to send one toward our heads back here, and this will go off to our left. Nothing.
Something's happening with those balls in the Crawford boxes, because every time we go try to chase one down, they look at me and act like they've never seen a baseball. So it's either in their pockets or it's going over the fence. But a lot of guys want to take these first home run balls home because it's all part of history.
Did you ever end up finding the one from Pavin Parks from the first pitch of the first game?
We looked everywhere, all in the parking lots, all across the complex, couldn't find it, but I'm going to find one, and I'm going to just say if that's the one, because who's going to know, Joey?
Swing through by Ojeda. Good recovery by Bostic. He does rack up the catcher Ojeda on 3 pitches.
That's a big out. That's a big out.
Huge. Now Bostic, again, the balk has been costly for him. Looked like he had gotten Shaw. Now he gets Ojeda, and Ojeda will stay away.
Great movement on that pitch and fooled Ojeda. And now Mariano Duncan's coming with it. There you go, Mo. Justin Williams got some pop too.
Be their first of 3 they can play in the game. Runs will double on home runs. It'll stay in play. Allow runners to advance 2 bases in the event of a free pass, a walk, or a hit by pitch.
And Justin has yet to really get going here in Dubai, but he's got the potential to send this money ball out of here and make it an 8-0 game.
Williams has done fairly well as far as walks go. Drawn 5 of those, but just 1 hit coming into play tonight. He struck out looking at his first chance. That was against Fekete. That gold money ball in the hand of Akeem Bostic. Dangerous situation for the Wolves. And Williams dips down after that 1-2. You think the money ball puts any pressure on these batters? Do they adjust and try to hit the ball out of the park?
I think they're going for it. You know, I think it shifts the mindset. They want to maximize the opportunity. So put some pressure, maybe forces them to do a couple things, swinging a couple pitches they might not swing at. And it's yellow, you know, it's different. You know, the color probably affects things. I feel like Justin isn't quite seeing the ball as well as he typically does. I know he'll get back into it. And hopefully on this pitch here, because this crowd would love to see a money ball.
2-2. Bostic will make him wait. Mumbai Cobras, Arabia Wolves. Mumbai trying to blow this open. 2 runs, 4 hits so far. Each team has gone to the relief once. Bostic for the Wolves comes, and Williams waves right through. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bostic, and showing his enormous talent by starting to wriggle out of this jam.
That is some great work. Trying to work out of this jam. The balk threw things off with back-to-back Ks, and he's close to getting out of this inning.
Makes a dip and swerve around the bat of a swinging Williams. And he'll toss the money ball off the field as Hedione Marlin gets ready for his second at-bat.
What's going on, Blue? We got to get John Miedrich out there to see what's going on. The umpires are still learning a lot of new rules too, Joey. You know, they had to be trained. We trained them. I had a great meeting with them last week. We've been talking every day. Little nuances to these new rules. But they've been doing a great job.
Plenty of elements of strategy and things for them to keep track of. Sahi's meeting with Zizadek. Now a blistered bouncing ball. Marlin gets it out to greener pastures, and Mumbai. They will add 2.
There we go.
Absolutely clutch from Hedione Marlin with 2 outs. Aaron Singh comes sliding across, and Mumbai strikes after getting down to their last out.
Well, we thought Akeem Bostic was going to get out of the inning, back-to-back Ks. And then Mumbai shoots one through the gap in the left field. Aaron Singh, the designated runner, comes in to score. 3-0 Mumbai.
And Hedione Marlin might be a guy that's flying a little bit under the radar right now, but I've been really impressed by him. Had the double play to end the game yesterday. He's got 2 hits today. Yesterday, I should say Sunday, but here on Tuesday, single. Drives home Singh, the designated runner, and that hit by pitch to lead off the inning against Helmig. Comes back to bite Bostic, who's now swatted by De Vera out to pretty deep center. Scurrying to it, though, is Marcelo, and he'll put it in Saran wrap. That ends the top half of the third. Mumbai adds another. 3-0. Cobras rolling.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Arabia Wolves back to the sticks. They got some work to do, trailing by a treble.
Come on, Chris Byers. Let's get the first hit in Arabia Wolves history, official one, because UA Series was friendly, as you know, Joey. Wouldn't it be great if Chris Byers, the local kid, gets the first hit in the history of the organization here?
More than capable. Byers, born in South Africa, grew up in Saudi Arabia. Here in Dubai locally, he's played with the UAE team at the Arab Classic. Hit a big home run for them in that tournament.
On
Takes
this
low
field?
the first.
On this field.
In many ways, christened this field with a shot to left center field against Team Palestine to get a victory for the UAE.
And you called that one, of course. Dude, can we ever get rid of you? You're here all the time. You're here all the time.
Dubai's a second home to me now.
It
Cash.
is.
Byers. It's
Now
home
we
to
got
him.
one.
Here's a foul ball back toward us.
We finally
Cash, here
got
it comes.
We finally got one.
Hugs up against the screen, goes into the dugout. I bailed out early. And Byers will stay alive 1-2. Well, he certainly does not lack for strength. Guy who does the bodybuilding in addition to the more traditional baseball work. And he's played in everything from the Little League World Series to
This
World
guy.
Baseball Classic qualifying. He
Keep
went straight
your
there.
wives and girlfriends away from Chris Byers.
You will send it left center field in the air. Got it off the end of the bat a bit, though. Ian Mercado gets it in the glove. Fly 7 off the bat of Byers. And,
It's hard to
that's
hit the
first
ball
out.
out straight away center and through the alleys. I mean, as you know, our ballpark is formatted after Yankee Stadium, 318 and 314 down the lines, but it's 408 to center field. And a lot of people I notice, Joey, when they come out here, they take a couple swings when they haven't played baseball before, and they're like, man, it is hard to get the ball 400 feet.
It is. I don't think we've had one out to center yet. Have had a few out to left and right in this season. That's a straight up pop up by Paul. Goes down on one swing as Helmig makes the play. It's 2 up and 2 down for Morris. Keel Morris coming in for Dylan Spain. Had a chance to talk with a couple of folks here in the stats and broadcast area. Looks like it was precautionary more than anything, lifting Spain from the game. So
That's good news.
most likely good news. Morris taking over at the start of the second. He was going to be the next pitcher, so he was warming up for Mumbai.
And he's looking sharp.
Yeah, he's only allowed a walk, and I've got him down for 4 pop-ups and then 1 flyout that wasn't all that well hit there off the bat of Byers. So making them really work and keeping them off time a little bit. No Marcelo.
He's looking comfortable out there. He's working quickly. He's locked in, Joey.
Marcelo batted against Spain, one of just 3 that Spain faced in the first, and went down on strikes. Chased after a ball off the plate on that. He's at 0-2 again. Ready, Morris? Just staying alive, Marcelo. Joey Zanaboni alongside Baseball United CEO, Chairman, co-founder Cash Shake. Bottom half of the third, game number 4 of the season, first for the Wolves. 2-1
Yes, sir.
Cobras in control right now at 3-0. Marcelo.
A lot of guys popping it up on this pitcher, Joey.
Yeah, he's got something with him.
Baseball on a Tuesday night in Dubai. Can you believe it?
Sitting next to you, Cash, knowing your vision, sure I can.
Something that nobody ever thought would be possible. It's a beautiful night for baseball. It's starting to get cooler here in Dubai. And the fact that we can be playing on a weekday in this city when baseball was a foreign concept, literally, just a couple years ago, it's pretty special.
Mission of Baseball United to inspire 1 billion new fans in this part of the world. And I'll tell you, the Mumbai Cobras are inspiring plenty in India after winning that series with
Wow, was that
their
awesome?
3 pitchers who
Sunday night, all 3 pitchers come in the game, Pitched 5 2/3.
Yeah, just one run between them.
1 run, 6 Ks. Incredible for baseball in India, for the country of India, for sport across the region. We had a ton of fans stay behind, wait for the guys. I was talking to them on the field, and I pointed over to the fans, and they ran over, signing autographs, grabbed the India flag. It was like a movie, Joey. Bollywood onto the baseball field.
Marcelo works all the way back, takes 4 straight balls after a couple of fouls. And he gets the free ticket. 2 walks in the game for the Wolves lineup.
All right, let's see if the Wolves can get some action now.
The 2-out walk is going to change this game one way or the other. That's what I love about baseball, is just that extra batter you face. There goes Marcelo. Pitches a strike, throw to second, not in time. Marcelo dives in safely. And a good jump from Marcelo. He immediately gets himself in scoring position.
That's right.
And that'll just show you how having to face one extra batter can change everything that you do. Now Morris is facing a little trouble. Base hit here.
Morris was locked into the batter. Locked in the batter, didn't look over. I've noticed, Joey, guys aren't throwing over and checking the runners much at first in these early games.
Yeah, not as much on the Cobra side either. I think Karachi was able to pick a couple of guys off in the weekend, but Mumbai hasn't really held them quite as much. Darden, though, he's on the cusp. 0-2 against a guy who's 0 for 1 with a pop out back in the first inning. Teeter waiting on deck.
See if he can get out of it.
Third baseman Darden ready here. 0-2 from Morris. Nastiness, breaking piece, but Darden doesn't chase.
You know, one of the hardest things I think in leagues like this, Joey, is that guys come in from all around the world. They just have a couple days to start building chemistry before the season starts. What I expect as the games keep going, people will start to get more into a groove with each other, players and coaches. And really, you'll see that camaraderie, that chemistry start to build.
Darden resisted temptation. Check swing, home plate umpire will appeal down the line, and Zizadek said he did not go. Last couple have gone to 0-2 against Morris. Marcelo reached on a walk and stole second. Now Morris cradles, looks toward Marcelo. Comes into Darden, and he'll go to 3-2 with him as well.
Got him full.
Good starts, but tough to finish for Morris.
Hometown fans want to see something.
Arabia Wolves representing Dubai. Mideast Falcons represent Abu Dhabi. Those are the 2 teams that are really local. Karachi and Mumbai, the other teams that make up the league. Full house. Pop fly once again in the air. Pretty shallow left field. Ian Mercado pitches the 10, extinguishes the fire.
Still no hits for the Wolves.
They get a man on board with a walk again. They've yet to break through. Mumbai 3, Arabia nothing. This is the full season, the inaugural season for Baseball United.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Top half square 4. Cobras in control, 3 runs on 5 hits. Arabia 0-0 right now. Bostic back to the mound for the home team, and he will spike the first one down to the turf to the top of the order. Caleb McNeely, 3rd time already to the plate.
Here he
for
comes
McNeely.
again.
And the damage could be much worse. Cobras had bases loaded in the 2nd, could not cash. We could cash. We got
Hey,
cash
look
right
at
here.
you. I like that. That was smooth, Joey. Perfect guy to have at the top of the order, Caleb McNeely.
You haven't said a word about his mustache, Cash.
You know what? I put it solidly behind Ojeda Jr.'s mustache. I might even put him in 3rd place.
You're
on the
Ojeda.
Cobras.
Ojeda top.
Sergio right next to me. I put him. Sergio, our stringer here.
On the graphics and the stringing. Thank you, Sergio. Great facial hair as well.
We got to show Sergio's mustache. I mean, that's a top 3 for sure.
Everybody's making their case. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bostic against McNeely, who's got an infield single. That was to help load the bases in the 2nd, though. Again,
2 pitchers, former New York Mets organization.
There's Sergio, right next to Abdel.
Hey,
there's a foul ball.
Thank you, Josh Hall. Can we show Sergio? Sergio, look up, please. We got to show the mustache. Hey, look at that, top 3 in the league. Abdel's right here, the voice of baseball in the region. He's our PA announcer, doing an incredible job. This whole group here in the war room, great
They're awesome.
guys.
Bouncer to short, and McNeely will benefit. Misplayed ball by Elliott Good, and he couldn't believe it. Look skyward as he bobbles at. McNeely gets on with the first error of the game.
And here goes Mumbai again, Joey. That early traffic.
Yeah,
top of the order, too.
That is not what you want to see if you're Bostic. Last time they had a leadoff man aboard was in the 3rd. They cashed in on the hit by pitch to Helmig.
This is one of your favorites here, Joey Mercado.
Ian Mercado has been super impressive. A couple of walks, runs scored already on the evening. First one outside. He's got a way of just sending the ball out of the outfield, especially 2 strikes. Good level swing.
He's smooth.
Plays good left field as well. Keep an eye on Ian Mercado. Bostic deals. Mercado takes for a strike.
We got to get him some matching gear, though. I don't like that red. We don't like these red mitts, those red braces. We got to get him some purple.
Shin guard might look a little more like an Arabia Wolves.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
There.
Come on, Ian.
Get this man some purple. Get him a base hit as well.
Drops.
Flare left center. Good.
Good range.
Atones, makes a nice running play, and then throws to first. McNeely able to get back there, but that's a nice little recovery from Elliott Good. Not an easy play at all to run that down.
Where is Dad, by the way? Brantley Bell is here and up to the plate. Dad Jay Bell, the manager of the Karachi Monarchs. I'm scanning the crowd. I don't see Dad here. Not scouting and not watching his son. We're going to have to talk to Jay about that.
Resting for tomorrow, perhaps, against the Mideast Falcons is Karachi Monarchs. Off the end of the bat, little looper behind first base. Brantley Bell didn't hit that one the way he wanted, and Jacob Teeter makes a play. Bell goes down.
Bostic trying to get around that error.
This is good work from Bostic. He looks more comfortable, and I'm not sure he's going to be in the 5th, so he knows this might be the end of the road. Wolves have a guy warming up in the pen down the right field line. 2 outs, runner out first. Helmig. Thing that impressed Elvis the most was no batting gloves. You got to be tough to do that.
Chokes up
and
on the
here,
bat.
Just flares one right to Chris Byers, and that's a heck of a job from Bostic. Works around the leadoff error. We'll go on to the bottom half of the 4th. Mumbai 3, Arabia nothing. This is Baseball United.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
best part of baseball is the snacks.
Popcorn, hot dogs, burgers, pizza, Wagyu beef. We got Wagyu beef here. We got fried chicken. We got desert chill ice cream.
My favorite so far has been the Wagyu beef. I haven't had that 2 nights in a row.
And Joey has eaten everything. As
Shake
usual.
Shack, KFC. It's awesome. Joey Zanavoni alongside Cash Shank.
As usual, every time we have you out to the ballpark, Joey, there's usually a sea of food around you.
That's right. Clause in my contract, it has to be a sea, not just a pond or a lake.
You and Hamza Awan from BU's creative team, every time I see you guys, you're eating.
Elvis got in on the action as well.
Elvis loves to eat, too. Elvis does love to eat.
Shout out Elvis Andrews watching tonight from back in Texas. Jacob Teeter. It's Keel Morris. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Teeter positively demolishes one out to right center. It'll bounce up over the Pete's Coffee sign.
We were talking about, Joey.
And Teeter steams into
power
second.
guys.
It's
here we go.
Crushed by Teeter for a ground rule double. If you're new to baseball, if the ball skips over the wall, you automatically get 2 bases. Teeter stops at second. Arabia Wolves off to a nice start.
Let's see if they can get a rally here. Get the home crowd excited. Get the folks watching on Dubai Sports Channel pumped up to see their local team get their first run of the season.
Well, 3 straight innings without a hit. That's been punctured by the powerful swing of Teeter. Now Robles, how does he want to handle this? Takes the first for a ball. Keel Morris in his 3rd inning of work. He's allowed a couple of walks, but left a man in scoring position after Marcelo reached with 2 outs in the 3rd.
Surprised John McLaren hasn't brought in the designated runner for second base.
There's a swing through by Robles, 1-1. That would be Hubert Krasinski. He's designated run once.
He might have forgotten.
Catcher.
Should we whisper to him? Should we yell at him?
We're about, maybe 15 feet away? Probably hear
Throw
you.
some popcorn at him. Let's see.
Ball and a strike, and Robles cuts through 1-2. You know, McLaren's got great international experience as well. He's a longtime coach, about a decade with Team China. And that is where I first met him, when Team China combined with the Texas Air Hogs of the American Association in 2018.
Poland most recently.
He's been all over the world. Robles.
True pioneer of international baseball, John McLaren.
Foul tips one into the mitt.
And
Good
a Texas boy,
by Ojeda.
Born in Houston like myself. Shout out H-Town, Texas.
That's a powerful pitch from Morris. Just rears back and fires it. And not a ton that Robles could do against that. Vinny Aarons will try to do better. Batting with 1 out, a man on second. Things look a little bit brighter for Morris. His Cobras leading the Wolves 3-0. South half of the 4th inning.
Let's see what Vinny can do. Another Bundesliga guy from Germany. Got a few of them here, as you know, Joey.
Vinny Aarons, we've seen him before. Good-spirited catcher, good team guy behind the plate.
Calls a great game.
And he's been around. He's 32 years old, just celebrated that birthday in October. Playing a couple of different leagues, Cologne Cardinals. He's also played in the Dutch Major League. A couple of seasons ago, had 44 hits, playing for Neptunus. On the Dutch side, he's played some in Italy back in 2020.
Well, right now we just want, what Vinny's looking to do is just make some contact, get that first run in, get some motion, get some excitement back in the Wolves dugout.
Way late on that swing.
And then you got Doc coming up, Doc Good.
Shortstop's waiting on Dak. 1-2 with the shortstop in the field. Devera behind the runner toward the bag. Aaron's going to take that one for a ball and move to 2-2.
Now as we're getting into the middle innings, Joey, now you're going to start seeing more of the fire balls, the money balls. The strategy behind those new rules is one of the most exciting parts of these gameplay innovations as a baseball fan.
Aaron's off the end of the bat. Jackrabbits toward the mound. Good work by Morris. Comes
Moved
in
him
front of
over.
the hill and throws a little bit wide for Helmig, but does not hit the runner and gets into his glove. Aaron's goes down. Basically a swinging sacrifice bunt. Teeter moves over to third. Elliott Good. This is the closest the Wolves have been to scoring tonight. Batting the man on third base.
90 feet away.
Good committed an error at shortstop in the top half of this inning, but didn't really factor in as
We'll see if he can make
Bostic
up for it here, Joey.
came back and set down the Cobras scorelessly. Morris Males outside, 1-0. Cobras have some activity in their bullpen. Wolves have had some activity in theirs.
I've been impressed with Bostic.
Oh, yeah, he's been good on the Wolves side, yeah.
Good movement on his pitches, throwing with some velocity, getting a lot of those, a lot of pop-ups, straight up, straight back. He's been dealing. A lot of people were wondering about Mumbai's pitching. They felt like they had the bats. They weren't sure about the pitching staff, but they come to play these first 4 games, and they're looking sharp.
Akil Morris missing down on the turf, and it's corralled well by Ojeda. That's so important with a runner on third base, able to knock that down. And I agree. I think Mumbai hitting-wise, they've got enough to compete with anybody. I've got them down probably for scoring about 6-7 runs a game, to be honest with you, between McNeely and Bell and some of these other guys in the lineup.
We didn't place our bets, Joey. We should have. For the whole squad over here, we should have placed some bets on who was going to be the first-place team, who was making the United Series. We still got some time.
I still have to see the Mideast Falcons play before I can make an assessment.
Well, that doesn't count then.
Off the glove of Morris, deflects to the second baseman Marlin. Calm,
got out
cool,
of it.
Collected. Hedione gets it over to first in plenty of time.
Great job, Akil.
The old 1-4-3 tipped ball ends the inning. We go on to the 5th. DH Raul Shah leads off for the Cobras, who are in the lead in Dubai.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Top of the 5th inning. Coming up to bat, the designated hitter, Raul Shah.
Under the lights in Dubai. Mumbai 3, Arabia nothing.
Got
Pivot inning.
That desert haze rolling in.
Raul Shah against Akeem Bostic for the second time in the first from Bostic. Misses downstairs 1-0.
I'm surprised they sent Bostic back out there, Joey.
It did look good in the 4th, though he's had to do his work tonight. Gets Shah to ground it harmlessly toward Good, and Good this time. No problem to hoover up and go to first base. That's the second time that Shah and Akeem Bostic have met. Just a little note, we did have Patricio, one of our rules experts, take a look at the balk from Bostic that allowed Shah the extra swings, or at least the opportunity to face extra pitches. He eventually walked. There's maybe just a very subtle start and stop that got ruled. Could have probably gone one way or the other. Bostic made a mistake on the ball, and that did allow a runner into scoring position, though. He's done well overall, and he's got a first strike on Ojeda.
Everybody's pitched great, you know.
Hot liner. Good tries
Now
to
I jinxed
climb a
him.
ladder, but It's on the left center field.
Joey,
Welcome to the world of announcing there,
Yes,
Cash. Announcers' jinxes are quite common.
Can you believe this field that we were looking at was all dust and dirt about a year ago? None of this existed. It looks like it belongs here. It looks like it was made to exist here for decades, but this is less than a year old.
That ball landing on sand as of October of 2024, right
That's
before
right.
the Arab Classic. And it's a converted cricket pitch, right?
Converted sand cricket oval.
Yeah. This is fouled away
now,
by Justin Williams.
You know, every event, and now with our season, we're slowly upgrading, evolving, enhancing. You know, we're a startup baseball league, so things take time. This sport, professional sports, is expensive. I mean, your salary is insane. It's yourself. What?
Sorry for taking you to the cleaners there,
Yeah,
Cash.
you know, pay the big bucks for guys like you. I mean, it all adds up. So it takes time to build, but it's happening.
Well, and I'll say what you've done with the turf here. The turf is magnificent. It's the same turf the Yokohama Bay Stars
That's right,
use.
and the Texas Rangers.
And the Texas
Rangers and the Bay Stars, top of the line, professional turf. The lights with Musco lighting. Same company that did Wembley Stadium, Yankee Stadium. Our light show we'll put up against any ballpark out there. And the grounds crew that we found here has been amazing.
Oh, a delayed steal?
Got him.
And the Wolves sniff it out. Wow, a risky maneuver by Ojeda, and Good able to slap a tag on him. That's a big second out, and a mistake on the bases by Mumbai.
Believe that was our designated runner. It looked like Aaron Singh out there.
And you're right about that. That is Singh.
Which I'm happy about, though, because that's what he's supposed to do. Just get out there and run. There's Aaron. It's all right, Aaron. Designated runner, get on that base and take off. That's what we want. But, Joey, the grounds crew here, SIS, they'd never done baseball before. They're a cricket, you know, they work on cricket fields. They're really focused on, you know, evolving cricket grounds. But for them to come here, they've learned to do the pitching mound as well as any guys back home in the States. They came out and cleaned the field this morning.
3-2 to Williams. Train track down the first base line. Knocked down
Quick
by
inning.
Teeter. And good flip to Bostic, who continues to impress out of the mound. He's kept Arabia in it. They need some offense. We're halfway through. Mumbai 3, Arabia nothing. This is the first season of Baseball United.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Bottom half of the fifth. Mumbai in the field.
Starting off with the fireball, looks like, Joey.
And they're going to use it with a new pitcher. Tushar Lalwani, one of the stars of Sunday's game. Couple of scoreless to close things out for Mumbai.
Tushar getting a fireball. Now, I'll tell you, when I came up with this rule, Joey, I had no idea, no intention for teams to use it to start off an inning. I always thought people would use it when there was traffic on the bases to try to get out of the jam. That's what's awesome about baseball and about, new rules. The managers are now using it to just end an inning off the bat, which I think is super cool.
The Argentinian designated hitter Jacinto Cipriota will be on the other end of it. First fireball used by either team. A strikeout ends the half inning, so it retires the side. Lawani pitches to the first.
Pretty much has had 2 pitches, curveball and fastball. I know that Carlos and the team have been working with him to try to expand his repertoire. Carlos Mirabal, part of our baseball operations team, done a great job with our Indian pitchers for the last several years.
Ooh, it's tagged by Cipriota pretty deep out to center.
Great
nice
catch out in
running
center
catch.
field.
McNeely on his horse, and Lawani loves it. Fly away by Cipriota. Well struck ball, but it's the first down. Look at McNeely with the speed and the confidence to
That
get
was a
back
great
just in
catch.
front of the
Had
track.
a great read.
That's going to make a big difference this season, having a center fielder as well versed as he is.
And that's that deep center field we talked about, Joey. 408 to center. Tushar surprised some people on Sunday night. He was the last Indian pitcher we signed. And he performed well at the Arab Classic National Team Tournament in November of 2024. Not at the level of some of the other top pitchers, but he has gotten better, and you can see it on the mound on Sunday night. Hey, smooth
And with the
pickup.
glove right there.
And he's got a good glove. Did you see? A good omen Sunday, Joey, was the kid's first pitch that happens about 15 minutes before the game. I had Tushar catch it, be the catcher, and the kid almost threw it over his head about 6 feet over, and he flew and jumped out of his shoes and caught it. And I was like,
Yep.
dude, you got some moves, some skills, so Tushar can pitch and he can field.
Retires Chris Byers, and now he's an out away from sending us on to the 6th. Gave up just 1 hit, struck out 1, and 2 scoreless to finish off the Karachi Monarchs in the rubber match on Sunday. Lawani gets Myro to swing through. It's I thought maybe not exactly guaranteed that he would pitch today. Obviously, it was a day off yesterday. Wasn't sure we were going to see him on a Tuesday night, but this shows that he's tough and that he can get right back out there for you.
Well, and for anybody watching in India, in particular, ZTV, Z5, these guys right here are the guys you have to get behind. These are the next great sports heroes for the country of India. Akshay, Saurabh, Tushar, Vishnu Kalel, our coach in India. This was a magical moment to see them interacting with the fans in the stands. And everybody who's watching in India, please rally behind these guys. They are making history. They are the astronauts of baseball for your country. And to see Tushar on the field, on the mound right now, pitching comfortably, pitching with confidence, it's pretty cool. I'm looking at Carlos Mirabal right now. Air high five, Carlos. You did it, brother. Get this gentleman on the field.
Yep.
Proud of Carlos Mirabal. Akshay. We knew Akshay was going to be a dog out here, Joey. We knew. He's got those Bollywood looks. 6'5", throws 93. So proud to see him out here. Tushar on the mound is surprising some people.
Well, he's
Let's see if he can get
an
out of the inning.
astronaut who can drop that curve out of space. Been going to it. Now he goes to the dartboard and just misses outside.
That's the thing, Joe. That's the thing. Carlos,
There's
there
Carlos.
he is.
Hello, Carlos.
Mirabal. That's your boy, Carlos. You did it.
Television debut in the full season, Carlos.
So we got, like I mentioned, Tushar only has 2 pitches right now, curveball, fastball. The more he works with our baseball operations team, the more he works with Carlos Mirabal, who was a star in the Japan League, NPB, the more he's going to grow. He's going to learn to throw a change. He's going to learn to work on a sinker, a splitter, other movement. And that's how these guys get better.
Gives the base on balls to Paul Myro, and that does turn the card over to Marcelo. Leadoff man. back to the bat for the Arabia Wolves. They've boarded exactly one runner in each of the last 3 innings. Left a man in scoring position the last couple.
And Joey, this shows a lot of confidence in these India pitchers. To put Tushar back on the mound now, it's a tight game. You know, when they put him in on Sunday, Mumbai was comfortably ahead, but this is a leverage moment.
And Marcelo
Mariano Duncan
golfs
brought him in.
one, left center, looks like trouble
Oh!
it is. Lourdes de Vera can't snatch it. Throw is angled between third and home and cut off by Lalwani. That's a good job by the pitcher to quickly get over and make sure that doesn't go to the dugout. It'll hold the Wolves on the corners
Right
first
in
and
no
third.
man's land. I thought Lord was going to get that one because he's got range. He was tracking it.
He was there. Just got turned
yep.
slightly.
9 times out of 10, Lord makes that catch.
Really high ball, too. It's fallen out of the lights. And it opens the door, or keeps it open for the Wolves. Taylor Darden does represent the tying run in the box. 3-0 Mumbai. Wolves with their 2-man on the card. A lot of times this will be your best hitter, or certainly one of your best.
Now Tushar is starting to feel that professional pressure that he hasn't felt before. Tying run at the plate. Middle of the game. As I mentioned, leverage situation here. Different than coming in when you're up 6 runs, 7 runs.
Darden's popped out and flown out so far. Throw to first, and Marcelo dives back. He has stolen a base in this game, though. With 2 outs, options might be more limited. Trying to draw a throw. Get this run in. It's been a low-scoring one so far. Brisk pace as well. Lalwani comes downstairs. I think those Wolves fans are starting
Wolves
to go
fans
up.
starting to get a little rowdy. Pitching coach coming to the mound.
That's another thing.
These 2 ladies getting rowdy.
Professionally got to deal with once the fans start getting into it. And
That's right, baseball united.
you've got to find a way to keep your composure. Calvin Maduro out to talk. Maduro, the pitching coach for the Mumbai Cobras, former big leaguer out of Aruba.
And that was great, Joey, to come to the mound in that moment. We were feeling it too. The pressure was starting to build. Try to just settle Tushar down.
Sometimes it doesn't matter what you say. It's just taking that moment. And he keeps it pretty brief here with the young right-hander. 2-0. Hit hard, blister shot left field. Wolves are on the board. Darden with a single, and it's 3-1 here in the bottom half of the 5th. 2-out walk to Myro.
I would not be shocked to see a money ball. I would not be shocked to see a money ball. 2 guys on, pitcher struggling a little bit. Big home run hitter up coming to the plate.
And
And
I'm
there it
seeing
goes.
it, Cash. You called it.
There it goes. This is the time to use it. And
It's almost like you designed the room.
Oh, no,
Duncan is
one
coming
second.
out
I
of the
don't
dugout.
think he can change the pitcher. Carlos. Yep, you cannot change
Looks like
the pitcher.
Zizek, the first base umpire, is explaining to Mariano Duncan. And again, there's a lot of complexities to this rule.
It's a new
and
rule. You
other
can't
rules.
change the pitcher when the money ball is in play. When the money ball's been called, it freezes that pitcher for 3 more batters.
And it's important to note the money ball was called before Duncan
That's
came
right.
out of the dugout. Now, if he had come out 10 seconds earlier,
That's
then before the money ball gets called, he can make the move. But because he wasn't going to make the switch yet.
This is a tough one for Mariano, but you cannot take the pitcher out.
Zizek giving him the explanation. And I think František Prebill, the other umpire out of the Czech Republic, went to the bullpen to kind of explain to the relievers out there that, hey, you can't come into the game.
Yes. Well, like we said, Joey, this situation is the ideal money ball time because you had a pitcher that's struggling a bit, a pitcher that's feeling the moment, 2 men on, and a power hitter coming up to the plate, your number 3-hole batter. This is what the money ball was invented for.
This is why you do it. 3-1 game, bottom half of the fifth. Wolves rallying first and second. Money ball in effect. Number 1 of 3 the Wolves have played. And a breaking piece eludes the catcher. Gets by Ojeda. Wolves, they'll get to third. Marcelo turned there almost like he would come home. He does hold. It's now second and third after the wild pitch.
And Joey, you know, if you walk a batter or hit a batter with the money ball, it stays in play. So this is one of the reasons we made this rule this way, because we didn't want pitchers pitching around the batter
right.
when the money ball's in play. So Tushar has to come at.
And each runner would advance 2 bases, even if they're not "quote unquote" forced by the walk, right? So
on
the
second
guy on
walk,
the second walk,
yes.
they would advance.
Yes.
Teeter swinging
that
for
was
the fences there. It's 1-1. Well, John McLaren played the original money ball that Pablo Sandoval hit out in the All-Star Showcase, Ring of Fire Cricket Stadium in 23. So he
which
knows.
was given up by an Indian pitcher. Sorry,
I believe that's I believe that was Gaikwad. Yep.
But hey, that home run had 120 million views, so Saurabh became a star.
6-run home run for Panda in that game. Just positively crushed one. Let's see if Teeter is still swinging for the fences. 1-1 the count to him, second and third.
Good pitch.
And just missed with it, 2-1.
But he brought that one. He's rearing back a little bit.
Teeter had a ground rule double in the fourth, ended up buried at third base. Tying run and scoring position for him here. Righty deals, and
Got him
Teeter
to pop up.
Burj Khalifa's one on the infield foul territory. Helmig avoids the runner.
There you go, Tushar.
And locks it up. Big time stuff.
Way to get out of that jam.
Tushar Lalwani.
Way to get out of that jam.
Leaves the tying runs aboard. Marlin.
India, you got some baseball stars. Let's go.
Mumbai leading 3-1.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Mumbai, the defense holds. Tushar Lalwani bends but does not break. Cobras still up 3-1 and trying to add 2 against a new hurler. Pitching switch for John McLaren's Arabia Wolves. Max, a Texan. He's brought in a fellow Texan.
Another Texan boy.
Angelo Cabral, originally from Fort Worth. 24 years young.
The baseball capital of the world, Texas.
I think so.
And the baseball capital of Texas is Brenham, Texas. Shout out to Brenham, Texas. I'll be moving there in a few months with my wife, Allison, and our son, Zane, Dots. We're excited.
Oh, I love the Lone Star Estate. So much
Joey,
good baseball down there.
That was a really big moment and milestone for Tushar, young Indian pitcher, to be able to get out of that inning, work out of that jam. A lot of pressure, money ball, big hitter at the plate. That's how these guys learn. That type of experience is what makes this league, Baseball United, so important for the region.
That was
and
against
now we got a fireball.
Money ball, and now it's a fireball in the hand of Cabral.
I'm looking at Herbie in the war room. Fireballs and money balls. This is the fun over here. This is when people get excited. All you baseball traditionalists, man, you got to come watch this stuff because this is what
If he strikes
keeps
out
this exciting.
Hedioni
Ball on the
Marlin,
field.
then the side is retired. Now, this is interesting to play it against Marlin because he is 2 for 2 in the game, a couple of singles. We have not seen Cabral pitch yet on this season. Obviously, this is the first game for the Wolves. And he gets the ball in this 6th and starts with a strike called to the knee.
Well, McLaren just picking up where the other managers have left off, starting innings with the fireball. Again, that's not how I thought people would use it, but I'm loving it.
It maximizes the advantage, and he drops in a breaking piece on Marlin to make it 0-2. This could be the
Can you
quickest
get
inning.
out of it? Quickest inning in baseball history right here.
Well, let's see
We're
if he's got
timing
it. From the buckle, Cabral, twist, and shout.
Got him!
Check swing, get him
Got
on
him!
there, baby!
Got him! Ring it up, send that ball to Hall of Fame. Quickest inning in baseball history.
Foul tip
3
into the
pitches.
mitts.
Somebody go get me that ball.
Aaron squeezes it. Cabral. Fireball.
Let's go.
We're going to the bottom half of the 6th just like that. Still 3-1 Mumbai.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Welcome to baseball history. Angelo Cabral talking to Hector Barrios, pitching coach of the Arabia Wolves.
Joey, I got it. I went and commandeered that fireball.
There's a spot for this.
There we go.
Wow.
Check this out, guys. We made it easy. It could have been all red, but we got a red dot on our fireball, official Baseball United fireball. I had to go get it because that was the quickest inning in baseball history.
Hot to the touch here, Cash.
Man.
Hot to the touch.
3
Woo!
swings, inning over. This is going to the Hall of Fame.
If you have a
the Hall of
9,
Fame asked us for some balls. We got to send this one.
this is perfect. If you have a 9-pitch inning and they're all strikes, then it's an immaculate inning. So this is like an immaculate inning times 3 or divided by 3.
That's right.
And I guess Mumbai said anything you can do, we can do better.
And here
Cobras
comes
are
that. See, this is what happens.
going to the fireball.
In Baseball United. 32 seconds, 32-second inning.
Talk about
Last
speeding
inning.
the game up.
That's barely a shot clock in the NBA.
That's right. And,
Who needs the pitch clock? We got the fireball.
Hey, it's a great way to speed the game up. And now after 32 seconds, Mumbai's back in the field, and they've got Brandon Common-Air on to make his 2nd appearance of the season. Common-Air has been given the fireball. Duncan has said, let's just try to make this a 32-second inning. Michael Robles
I'm
against
writing this on
Common-Air,
this
2nd.
ball. Then I'm going to give it to Carlos Mirabal to keep. Patricio.
2nd fireball that Duncan selected to play. 2nd of 3. And the first one chops the inside corner. 0-1. So 4 straight strikes between the 2 pitchers. Robles a candidate perhaps because he struck out in his last at-bat. lefty common air. That's another factor. You bring in a guy after seeing a righty in Morris. You bring in a lefty. Maybe that changes things for the first batter in common air.
Now we have a new stat to keep track of, Joey, a new record to watch the quickest innings because of the fireball. And now we already, unfortunately, Mumbai's not going to beat 32 seconds because we already got a ball and a strike.
Won't be an immaculate inning, but
exactly.
Common air can still end it pretty quickly.
Joey, come on. You are the play-by-play guy. You got to come up with the term here. What is the term? The new term for immaculate inning with a fireball 3-swing.
As long as it's
strikeout.
not you saying to me, "You're fired," Cash. That's as long as it's not that, I'll take it. This is a really cool rule innovation,
and you know what's funny, Joey? Just like everything in life, when it's new, a lot of people love it, but then you got a big chunk of people who are traditionalists. They don't like change. They don't like messing with the game. And then when they start using it, they start to love it. When they play with it, when they watch it as a fan, the managers love the fireballs and money balls. I just looked over at John McLaren. I said, because he kind of side-eyed me when I explained the fireball last week. And I looked at him, and he had a big smile. And I said, "I told you, John." And he's like, "Yep, you were right."
Yeah, that goes a long way for his team. Trying to hang around on this one.
Keeps him in the game, keeps the arms fresh, and moves the game along for the fans.
2-2, common air with the fireball. Southpaw bounced short.
No
Lord
fireball this inning.
Just
Well,
a regular old out.
You know, it definitely complicates the stat books, I'll tell you that. We had to build our own custom stat software at Baseball United to account for the fireballs and the money balls and the no extra innings and the designated runners. But that's the fun part of it, and that's what makes this exciting. And it's part of the cool IP of this league because there's a lot of new things that we're doing, and the rule changes, the gameplay innovations is a huge part of it.
So it does count as 3 strikeouts against the guy that struck out with a fireball.
Yes, it stinks if you're the hitter because you got 3 Ks and 1 at bat. So the hitters aren't going to be happy. It's awesome if you're the pitcher because you get credit for all three Ks, 3 strikeouts with 1 batter faced. But, you know, the money ball works just as well for the hitters. And the pitchers don't like that, so we have to even it up. That's what we did. And I got to give credit where credit is due. The idea for Fireball came to me through a conversation I had with the executives at Tokyo Broadcasting earlier this summer when we were out to dinner here in Dubai. And they said, "Hey, you got a money ball, and that's great for the batters, but what about the pitchers?" And Hidemitsu-san, Takada-san, and a bunch of guys from Tokyo Broadcast were like, "We need to come up with something for the pitchers." And the words that they were using in Japanese were basically related to fire. So that dinner was the spawning, is that a word? The spawning of the fireball, the beginning of Fireball. Shout out to our Japanese viewers. Thank you to Tokyo Broadcast. We will not give you any royalties. Sorry, there was no contract signed.
Well, thanks for the idea. It really is adding something. I had a chance to actually watch some Japanese broadcasters talking about the fireball, and boy, were they excited by it. That's just a regular strikeout of Vinny Aarons, by the way, for a second.
Oh, I didn't know you saw that, Joey. What were they saying?
I can't translate it exactly,
but they were excited.
But they were very excited.
Well, you know what? We've got so many great broadcast partners, as you know, Joey, from countries around the world. SPO TV in Korea, Tokyo Broadcast in Japan, Meridiano in Venezuela, Dubai Sports Channel here in Dubai in the region, ZTV in India, PTV in Pakistan, BaseballUnited.com, obviously, we're rolling as well. And all these broadcasters are a part of building this league. Everyone's contributing, different ingredients, different ideas. And that's what makes this special. It's a blank canvas, and we're all painting together, Joey.
Truly worldwide.
You're finger painting, of course, with a French fry in your hand.
Just ketchup on the canvas for you there, Cash. 0-2. And Elliott, good hooking foul. Gets all of it, but sends it just following the red pole down the left field line.
I told you Doc Good over here was going to be my player of the game. Let's see. So far.
Popped out and had a little bad luck.
Hasn't happened yet, but.
He stung a ball up the middle of the 4th. It got tipped by the pitcher, Morris, and ended the inning. That was with a man on third.
Yep. You know, you can watch guys in batting practice, in warm-ups, how they approach the game, and you just get a feel for them. You just get a vibe, and this is one guy I'm like, this guy seems locked in for the season.
4 left in scoring position over the last 3 innings for the Wolves. They did score, but left second and third in the 5th against Tushar Lalwani. Morehouse and then Lalwani pitched in the 5th before this left-hander took over on the mound. Common Air, after Dylan Spain lasted just 1 inning, exited with a precautionary injury situation. Common Air, the latest, and he'll get good.
Strike 3, batters out.
It's
Don't
all
worry, Doc. You're
good
gonna get
for the
back
Cobras.
into it. Hey, the sing-alongs are starting, Joey.
We're about to go Sweet Caroline mode. Headed
Are
to
we
the
already in
7th.
the 7th? Wow.
Cobras 3, Wolves 1.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Baseball United Ballpark in Dubai. Cabral threw just 3 pitches. Fireball got him through the 6th. Now he opens with the ball.
He's
to Lord
fresh,
Devera.
Joey.
Easiest stat line to keep track of the whole night. Bounced over him by Devera off the end of the bat. First down recorded.
He's already working.
In the
Check
inning.
this out. The time of the last half inning because of the fireball, 32 seconds. The fastest inning in the history of baseball.
Ever.
3 straight strikes, strikeout, fireball. Let's go.
I can think of very few things that I've done in 32 seconds through my life. Okay, a few things that have
All
gone
right, I don't
32
even
seconds.
want to go there, Joey. Do not take us there, please.
Cash, I'm talking about eating a basket of French fries here. 32 seconds is my usual time.
You're okay. You're right. That's true.
Cabral against McNeely. I think Sergio's laughing over there.
Yeah, the
Somebody's
guys
laughing.
are cracking up over here.
That's good. The laughter filling the stats and broadcast booth.
Here we go. All right. Where are we? Top of the order.
Top of the order, top of the 7th. 1 out, 1-1 to McNeely. And McNeely, he skies it, foul down the right field line. That should get out of play for him. Well, it's been a fast-moving game.
This has been fast, the
I mean,
fastest
probably
game.
the fastest game here we've had.
Yeah, by far the fastest game of the first 4 games of Season 1 here at Baseball United. But all games have been exciting. They've all had different elements. The rule changes have helped a lot. The managers have been calling great games.
Bouncer, good, taken care of. Yeah, and it gives you an idea of how baseball can vary. Sometimes you come out and you have a 45-minute first inning like we did in Game 2 on Saturday, and sometimes you can get through 3-4 innings in that span.
That's right.
And it's the only game, really, where you don't really have a clock to stop you. You can keep going. Obviously, we'd go to a home run derby if this were tied after 9 innings.
That would be nice, Joey.
Never happened in the history of Baseball United.
We got to bring the L screens out there. We'll have to bring the BP coaches out there because in our home run derby, the guys get to choose their coach to throw basically BP tosses to him.
Just
Batting
like
practice tosses.
Just like they do in the Major League Home Run
Just
Derby.
like the
You get
Home
a
Run
chance.
Derby. Each team selects one player. They get 10 swings. Visiting team gets 10 swings first, then the home team. If it's still tied after that, then it's a sudden death swing off with 2 new guys.
In Mercado, 0-2. Cabral tempts him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, they can lay off a pitch in the Home Run Derby, right? They don't have to swing at every pitch.
They can, you know. Those are the little wrinkles we got to figure out because we don't want guys laying off 17 pitches. You know what I mean?
Looking for the perfect one. Cabral!
Run him
Get him
up.
out of there, baby!
Retires the side.
Woo! Sending him away like the principal did with me when I showed up to prom in that lizard costume.
Here we go. Take me out to the ball game, Joey.
Let's go! Time to sing at
Are
Barry
you going to do it
Lockett
opera
Field.
style?
Take me out to the
For you, Cash, I will. Baseball United, Season 1, Game 4,
This is it.
headed to the stretch.
This is why we created it right here.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back.
Root
For the home team. Say the quiet part loud. No, when it's a shame.
Let's go.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Let's go.
Woo!
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
All stretched out in Dubai. Mumbai 3, Arabia 1. Bottom half of the 7th. Jacinto Cipriota up at the plate, and the
Already 2
Argentinian.
strikes on the batter. This game is moving fast now, Joey.
He is up there in the briskest game we've had. I'll say the only thing that's a little bit slow is Common wind. He does a nice deliberate wind out there, but when he lets it go, he'll zip it in. And Common takes that deliberate wind.
And not many lefties in this league.
Only 2 for Mumbai on the entire roster.
That's right. So it's good to see a lefty on the mound.
The southpaw now at a ball and 2 strikes against Cipriota, who's 0 for 2 in the game. Cipriota hit it pretty well to start the 5th. I got tracked down by McNeely out in the center field. Byers on deck. 1-2. Fastball. Hatcheted toward Helmig. Mumbai in control of this
Carving
game.
up batters. This
Only
Mumbai
3 hits,
pitching
yeah.
staff, yeah. 3 hits, nothing really hit hard, Joey.
Teeter had the ground rule double, but other than that, I mean, there's been a couple of singles in the 5th. And for Arabia, again, it's been a tale of leaving guys in scoring position. 4 from the 3rd through the 5th. They also stranded a man on first back in the 2nd.
They
So
had
5
some
left on
pressure
base.
on Lawani, on Tushar. That was the time. They had the money ball in play.
With Teeter at the plate, they're
With
big
Teeter
bat.
at the plate. But let's see if Chris Byers here can get things started.
Christian Byers, fly out, ground out so far in this game. And he will foul away to go to 1-1.
Chris has been waiting for opening night for the Wolves all year. I see him here. He's running around town, at the gym, at the Dubai Little League, training kids. All he's been talking about is, I can't wait till our first night on that ballpark, on that field. Happy to see him out here.
In the foot there on the foul, but it'll take more than that to limit a guy like him. Even when he's not in the Dubai Little League, he's over there. He's on the Hall of Fame board.
He is.
Right in the middle of the complex. 1-1, Muscle, parachutes one, center field, Hedione Marlin.
Good
Gets
catch.
over and snares it, and Marlin continues to cover ground very well, 2 outs. For me, Marlin has been one of the most valuable players that Mariano Duncan has put on the lineup card.
Yes, he has.
And that's a guy who gets an angle on a ball, doesn't take any chances, makes sure that Lord de Vera knows that it's his. Runs over, grabs it. Veteran guy taking care of business. Now Paul Myro up for Arabia, and he'll hack through the first. Myro, a pop out and walk. He has scored the only run of the game so far for Arabia.
Mumbai pitching staff has been locked in today.
Came across on the RBI single by Darden in the 5th. Myro drew a 2-out walk there. He'll take inside and even up at 1-1. Joey Zanaboni alongside Baseball United CEO, chairman, co-founder Cash Shake. He and his team working on this for 3.5 years, and now it's a full season in Dubai, 4th of 21 games. Still just really getting started with this
It's going to be
month-long
over
campaign.
before we know it, Joey, so we're just trying to enjoy every moment, enjoy every game.
Bouncer third, Bell
Got him.
behind the
Great
bag.
throw.
Catapults
Strong
across
arm.
the diamond. Retires Myro, sends
rocking.
us on to the 8th inning. Mumbai 3, Arabia
Time for
1.
some Garth Brooks. We got to teach people some Garth Brooks out here too, Joey.
We got friends in low places.
Let's go.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
We're in pitbull mode.
Fireball.
Fireball. Well, it's interesting to use it against Brantley Bell. Now, he has been victimized
Brantley
by
Bell
the
is the
Fireball.
most used batter.
used against for the fireball.
Yes.
That's part of it. I will say this, though. Sometimes when a guy gets hot with a glove out on the field, he's liable and even likely to come up and get a hit in the at-bat right after. He made a pretty nice play at third base, so they're going to test it here.
You know, I think it might just be more luck of the draw batting order because he keeps leading off innings. Because Brantley Bell's not a guy that you typically would say this guy can't make contact as well. Let's throw a fireball at him.
Thinking bunt to take the fire extinguisher to it. He pulls back 2-1.
It might be a league-wide
Sly
joke.
smile. Sly
Joey.
smile.
It might be like a league-wide prank. Like every time Brantley comes up, his whole family's here. Let's throw in the fireball. I wouldn't be surprised.
Becomes 3-1 from Cabral. Cabral's been excellent so far.
And I wouldn't be surprised if his dad, Jay Bell, organized the whole thing. Saying, look, wifey's here. My daughter-in-law's here. Mom's here. Let's fireball this kid up every time.
3-1. Make him pay, Brantley.
Like,
attaboy.
Get that fireball out of here.
Base hit right up the shoot. Brantley Bell's on as a leadoff man for Mumbai, seeking some insurance.
Only one fireball left for the Wolves.
Now, do you just turn around and do it again? That's my question. If you're,
let's see.
I think they're going to toss it off.
Doesn't look like it.
But that's smart. I have to always defer to John. Smart. Why not save it for the 9th and just play it again in the 9th inning?
Yeah, like you said, it's great to have one in your pocket, a money ball and a fireball in your pocket in the late innings.
Ooh, Helmig hits this one out of pocket, left center field. That thing down off the Arrieta sign. Marcelo grabs it. They're waving Bell on home. Relay to the plate. It's wide on the throw. And Bell slides in safe.
A double for Lou Helmig.
Nice slide, too. The wave to the booth here. Smile up to the family, Brantley Bell.
Helmig rings the bell, and Mumbai has put up a 4th run, a big 4th run in the 8th.
Joey?
I got a Karachi one in my bag here.
We got to bust out the Mumbai towels.
Just short hop that sign out there for our official partner, Arrieta.
The score is now 4-1 to Mumbai Cobras.
Helmig can really swing, and this guy's been impressive. He had an RBI single in the first, and now with an RBI double in this 8th, he's driven in half the runs for Mumbai.
Let's see if Raul can get one. Get himself a little ribby right here.
Well, Shaw is often the guy who's going to send one to the wall as well. He'll have to wait. Aarons goes out to talk to Cabral. Cabral retired 4 in a row. Really 6 in a row if you count the fireball, and obviously that represents 3 outs, so 6 in a row. And now Bell has tagged him for a single. Helmig has gotten to him for a double. And he's going to have to bear down here. John McLaren said, we're going to see a little bit what we have pitching-wise. Pitching for Arabia has been pretty fair.
It's not been bad. You know, they started off a little rough, but since that first inning, they've been pitching well. Just you get the bats going. Raul Shaw had 3 hits over the weekend in the opening series. If you can get one more here, it's going to make it pretty tough for the Wolves.
Fekete started for Arabia, then Akeem Bostic. Cabral since the 6th when he got the fireball strikeout of Marlin. Shaw 1-1 after the appeal. Fast stuff. Cabral back on track. I had a chance
Might
to
have
actually
been outside, Joey, but hey, we don't have challenges over here, so.
In Humberto Saiz, we trust. You know, I had a chance to ride back in the bus with Angelo Cabral actually after the players' VIP reception. Day before the season, he'll make that one disappear under the bat of a waving shot.
Cabral racking up the Ks when you add in the fireball.
That's 5 of them with that fireball strikeout. And, you know, Cabral told me that part of the reason he wanted to come over here and ended up over here was he talked to another Baseball United guy and Dylan Thomas. They played together with the Fargo Moorhead Red Hawks.
Another Baseball United OG.
And DT played under McLaren 2018 with the Texas Airhawks. He's another Texas guy from Houston.
Yes, sir.
That's lifted center field shallow. Marcelo makes the play. Miguel Ojeda
As
goes
I said,
away.
The baseball capital of the universe.
It always goes
the
back
state
to
of Texas,
right? Helmig is now on second.
I'm just slowly trying to get my wife excited and converted as a Texas fan. She's born and raised in Ohio, lived her whole life. We're moving down to Texas, so any chance I get.
I admire you, Cash. Starting a baseball league, moving cross state. I mean, it's a lot going on.
It's been a lot, but we're just grateful and blessed for the opportunity.
Well, and now you can add commentary to your resume as well.
Hey, Joey, how am I doing as a rookie here, Joey? Come on.
10 out of 10 must recommend.
Here we go.
Nothing to one.
I want to retire as CEO. Make Herbie Pilata CEO. I want to be in the booth with you. I feel safe here, Joey, with you.
Oh, what, Williams?
And we're out of the inning.
Hits it to Teeter, and Teeter flips it to first. Good recovery by Cabral, but Mumbai
Bottom of
adds
the
to the
eighth.
lead. 4-1 Cobras going to the southern half of the 8th square.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
The first player in baseball history to get the fireball strikeout, Chandler Woolridge, into the game in the bottom half of the 8th. So you know they have to go to the fireball with him.
They just went to it again.
Against Noah Marcello up at the plate for the Arabia Wolves. Top of the order for the Wolves, and Mariano has elected to go with some fire for his fireman. It's really impressive so far from Chandler Woolridge. 9 strikeouts in 3 1/3 innings. 3 strikeouts on Saturday. He was positively dealing against the Karachi Monarchs, and he's already established himself as a premier talent in Baseball United and a go-to for Mariano Duncan. 4 games for Mumbai. He's now pitched in 3 of them.
Well, Joey, you mentioned earlier that the money ball adds some more pressure to the guy at the plate trying to get the ball out of the ballpark. Fireball, I believe, does the same thing for both sides because the pitcher's trying to strike the guy out, maybe coming out of his normal set, and the batter's trying to get the heck out of the box. And hey,
gets the heck out of the box there, but it's out at first.
He's out, but he's happy he didn't strike out.
That's right. Getting just 1 out in that situation, he'll take it. Remember, Marlin was the guy who struck out in the fireball in the 6th. And now it's Marcello who avoids it in the 8th.
Check his
by
hands,
grounding
get that
it to,
fireball out of his hands.
Grounding it to Marlin's position over there on the right side. It's an out, just 1. Darden
We're done
comes
with
up.
fireballs now, right?
That was 3 of 3 for
that's
Mumbai.
3.
That was 3 of 3 for Mumbai. So that's
so now they gotta play it out.
not going to be the quickest of endings, but still a pretty quick ending, I think, for this game as Woolridge punches 1 through against Darden. We started at 7:06 local time in Dubai. It's now 9:15.
I like the pace of this game. You know, pitch clock, different pace of play innovations that MLB brought to the game. They've all worked out well. You know, one day we might have the pitch clock out here too, Joey, if I could just find somebody to run it. Maybe you could do it. Do it from the broadcast booth.
Well, your go-to guy is Herbie. He usually
Herbie has 75 things to do, but we could add 76.
76. Darden waves through. The only man
Herbie,
with
you
RBI
got
for
the
the
pitch
Wolves
clock
goes down.
now.
He's saying, let's do it from down the down the road there. Herbie always
That's
gets
what's
point.
great about this team, Joey. I mean, you got literally 15, 16 people running an international baseball league in 4 franchises, sponsorships, broadcast, all of that.
Looks like they're calling for the money ball.
Moneyball's coming in. John McLaren.
And the guy who's faced it and had it
now see,
once before.
See, this is, Mario and Duncan. Not happy. What are you not happy about, Mo?
Dunk out to talk. Jacob Teeter 1 for 3, a big ground rule double
This is
back
an
and forth.
interesting one, Joey, because obviously John McLaren is calling the money ball based on the batter at the plate. He's got his big home run hitter up, and he just wants to put it in play here. There's no one on the base, but we saw this on opening night.
Yeah, with Pavement Parks.
With Pavement Parks when
In the
Karachi did it. And that changed the game. It was the same score, wasn't it? 4-1.
Yeah,
Pavement Parks hit a
they
money
ended
ball home run, became 4-3. That became the start of a 5-run rally in ninth inning, and Karachi pulled it off. Let's see. Can the Wolves repeat history here?
I know the Wolves are watching there, picking up some ideas, and Teeter will take the
I
first
did
strike
see
call.
McLaren in the crowd on opening night.
Teeter watching the second money ball. Both have been thrown to him. Popped out against Tushar Lalwani in a big moment. That was back in the fifth with 2 in scoring position. Base paths Windex Teeter. 1-1. Hits it hard and hits it through the right side. Just gets by a diving Marlin. I mean, he crushes the baseball.
Let's see if they
low
go
ball.
one again.
So Teeter reaches the base hit. He's now 2 for 4.
This would be another good time to use the money ball.
Clean up, man up.
Let's see what McLaren does. I'm watching him. He's not calling it.
Well, you might want to save it. You're the home team. Save it for the bottom half of the ninth, perhaps.
See the strategy that it brings to the game, Joey? That's the exciting part. I mean, these managers, every game, every inning, they're learning when and how to execute the money ball, how to use the fireballs.
And
that's what makes it cool.
Something Elvis and I talked about, you know, in the major league game. A lot of options have been taken away from managers over the last few years.
That's right.
Right-hander slingshots one through, nothing to one. I mean, you talk about the designated hitter being in both leagues, and you don't have to think about double switches and things like that.
Right.
This actually inserts a degree of strategy. Yeah, for the managers. When do I play it? How do I play it? Do I want to hold on to one?
And what's great is every single one of these managers, again, with big league pedigree, MLB pedigree, all 4 of our managers, they all have loved it. They've all been gamers. They've embraced the rule changes. And guys like Mariano Duncan, World Series champion, have been over the moon about these rule changes. Though Mariano always tries to sneak a little pitching change when the money ball is called. It's happened twice now, Joey. Money ball's called, Mariano starts walking out to the mound. But he can't.
Can't do it.
That's the one thing we've had to veto with Mr. Duncan a couple times.
Mariano Duncan, part of that 1990 Cincinnati Reds World Series championship team. Watching and liking as Woolridge gets Robles to swing through on 0-2 with 2 outs.
Going to the ninth.
Teeter left on first. Pair of strikeouts for the effective Woolridge. Final frame led off by Marlin when we come back.
The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Ninth inning, final inning of the evening, and the Arabia Wolves are hoping to stay in this one at 4-1. They have gone to Reese Miller, number 12, out of the bullpen from, guess where, Cash?
Don't tell me Texas.
Houston, Texas.
H-Town, let's go.
And Miller is the best-dressed guy
Shout
in the
out
building.
to old men overreacting. H-Town WhatsApp group watching us from Texas. And, man, I feel bad for our boy, Mr. Marlin here, the fireball victim, because he's got 3 Ks on the line now.
And you know, Marlin struck out against Cabral with the fireball in the 6th.
Oh,
And
no,
now he's
they're going to do it
face the
again.
Fireball. I knew John would save it. He's giving it to Reese Miller.
Oh, my God. he's
Again
doing it
against
again.
Marlin. As I was saying, Miller is the best-dressed guy in the building. He always wears a suit to the ballpark, and I actually passed him at the
Really?
hotel before he came over.
I got
Brilliant.
some competition.
Brilliant 3-piece suit. And, you know, he's a guy, he marches the beat of his own drum, and he's rocking the headband there,
And
the American
usually I
flag
wear a
headband.
suit. You wore a polo yesterday.
I know.
was going to be in the broadcast with you. I wore a polo, and look at you.
I
Look
came
at
out
you.
with a suit today.
You came
I know.
with the freaking coat.
Got the club
Looking
going up on a
smooth,
Tuesday.
GQ.
What can I say?
And here I am with my little polo.
You're looking sharp, Cash.
All right, Marlin already a fireball victim earlier in the game.
So Marlin against Miller with the fireball in, and Marlin,
And he's-
does he learn his
Now,
lesson?
would he be,
Thinking
I
bunt.
believe, Joey, he would be the first person to strike out on 2 fireballs
In the same game, yes.
in our league's history.
Yes, yes. And I
This
believe
is, that
overall,
is
yeah.
not a stats you want, Marlin.
He
There you go.
won't-
Get
he
it
won't
out.
get in that stats column. Instead, he's going to get into the right center field gap.
There he goes.
Bounces up against the Pizza Hut sign, and
He's going for
Marlin
3.
redeems himself. He wants the triple. He's going to
He's
get there.
in. He could have stood up in there.
Slides without a throw, and Marlin, that's
There
exactly
you
what
go.
the doctor ordered for.
Single, triple, fireball,
him.
strikeout. We like that line. That's a good line.
Yeah, 3 for 4. Bounce back against a fireball like that with a
And
right
no more
center
fireballs
field.
for the Wolves, right? So
triple. That's out of fireballs.
believe they got their 1 money ball for the 9th inning left to try to keep them in the game.
Lord Aragorn de Vera with the infield drawn in. And
What happened, Balk?
Balk, second of the
Oh,
game,
wow.
is going to score the run. Arabia has committed 2 balks, and it's 5-1 as Ziza
McLaren's
Deck
not
from
happy.
first makes the call. And McLaren wants an explanation.
To advance to home. And there's another run for the Mumbai Cobras.
That's a tough one. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Johnny Mack get out there and breathe some fire on an ump and get tossed.
Well, he's just thrown his cards in his pen. He is not happy with Ziza Deck,
You're allowed to get out there, John. Go for it.
and he'll pick that stuff up after
Get
the walk.
That'd be another record. First manager thrown out. Let's do it.
Well, Lord de Vera now batting the bases clean. Bostic balked earlier in the game.
That was a tough one.
And Miller.
I didn't see. I wasn't looking, Joey. Did you see a balk?
I'm looking down the row, as always, toward our stats and rules experts. We're going to get an explanation here shortly. As de Vera takes
I'm looking at Carlos. Did you see a balk?
0-2. Did not declare a windup or
Got it.
stretch with the man on third. All right, good explanation there from Carlos Mirabal. Again, I believe there's 18 different ways he can balk, and we've seen a couple of them tonight. McLaren, I don't think, is satisfied with the
Nope,
explanation.
not happy with that one. I will get an email in the morning about another rule change that John McLaren would like to implement. But let's see if he can get out of it, because with the money ball, Joey, a game's never out of reach.
That's right.
So
So 5-1 doesn't mean what it usually means.
yes, get a couple runners on in the next inning, and you got a shot. They just got to get out of this one, though.
Marlin triples and scores on a balk. De Vera at 2-2 with nobody out. Top of the order, McNeely waiting next. It's Aaron's good Cipriota. That's 5, 6, and 7. Up against Mumbai pitching in the bottom half of the 9th, unless McLaren makes any changes, pinch hitters. Drizzle down the right side. Again, this is McLaren versus Mariano Duncan. One clarification for you. McLaren did not coach Duncan during that 1990 Cincinnati Reds season, but they just narrowly missed each other with the Reds and longtime colleagues in the major leagues.
But
coaches,
Duncan did
players.
play with our co-founder, Barry Larkin.
And Barry Larkin was
They
there.
were the double play combo. Mario and Duncan played second base. Barry Larkin was at shortstop.
That was
They both were on the field.
quite a combo. DeVera foul tips in the mid.
When
First out.
Carney Lansford from the Oakland A's popped out on the first base line. Hal Morris, I believe, was the guy that squeezed that last out in the 1990 World Series Championship Reds.
And Mariano knows, hey, if you don't lose it, you use it. I got that backward. You don't use it, you lose it. He's going to the money ball. Why not?
Moneyball might as well. Might as well, and it's got that man again, Mr. McNeely.
One of your best hitters at the plate, guy who's gone deep out to left center field already in this opening week of Baseball United. Takes her ball 1-0.
Only 4 hits for the Wolves. 1 run allowed in that 5th inning by the Cobras with Tushar on the mound. But Tushar getting out of that jam, Joey,
changed everything.
Is what kept the Wolves at bay and kept the Cobras.
Ooh, McNeely.
Oh, that's
hits
out there.
It high and deep.
Is
right
it going,
center
Joey?
field.
No.
Hangs in the air, and that's a good catch.
Gave it a ride.
By Marcelo, his
KFC.
counterpart. Noah Marcelo, that wasn't easy. Catches it falling out of the stratosphere.
Let's make a rule: if you hit a fly ball to the KFC sign, Joey Zanaboni gets some fried chicken.
How about if you just hit it out of the infield?
Yeah,
How about that?
What do I get to eat? That's the question. All I get is protein shakes and tea from Aki.
You got 90 seconds
I want some
between
Wagyu
innings.
beef.
Welcome to the broadcaster's life, Cash. You can eat all the time except for the 3 hours they're actually planned. Strike called on
2
Mercado.
away, top of the 9th, Joey. See if they can get out of it and give the Wolves a shot.
You know, we've only had 1 multi-run inning in this game. That was in the first by Mumbai. And that's the first time that we haven't had it in 4 games a team score at least 3 runs in an inning. There were some lopsided frames.
You know every stat, Joey. You are the stat master.
Well, no, make them up, whatever works here, Cash. That one I'm not
Who's
making
checking?
1-2 on Mercado.
Mercado gets on base even when he's not hitting. He's walked twice tonight.
A couple of walks for him. And the top 2 in the order, I mean, between him and McNeely, they have just an infield single between them as far as hits go. Reach on an error, there's been some walks.
And it's interesting because his countryman, Lord DeVera, came in with a lot of publicity, and he's played well, but Mercado has been on base more, except for that. Yeah, jinx him, broadcaster jinx.
Good breaking piece by Miller. Last
Bottom
half
of
inning
ninth.
on the agenda. Bottom half of the ninth, last chance for the Wolves when we come back.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Bottom half of the ninth, last call for the Wolves. Chandler Woolridge looking to notch himself a save, and Woolridge will fire the first of Vinny Aaron's for a steer
The
call
main
to the
thing
outside
they
corner.
want right now, Joe, is just some traffic on the bases. Somebody get on base to keep things, get things moving.
downstairs.
To give him a shot.
Mrs. Woolridge, 1 ball, 1 strike. He came into this game last inning with a score at 4-1. Mumbai's added 1 as Marlon Triplin scored on a balk in the top half of the 9th. Woolridge to Aaron's outdoors 2-1.
Think about this. I mean, it seems like Mumbai has just been far ahead this whole game. They're up 5-1. But if somebody gets on, they got a money ball, and then a home run ties the game.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I love about it. You're rarely out of the game if you have a money ball in play.
Right now, it'd be Morris getting the win. Fekete getting the loss, and the save to Woolridge. Battles back here to make it 3-2 on a swing through by Aaron.
Got to get on base here, though.
Aaron's did it in the second walk. Since then, he's grounded back to the pitcher and struck out. 3-2.
He's on.
And
Here
he's
we
got
go.
it.
Money ball's coming.
All right, base on balls. And Elliott Good, who almost hit one out of the park earlier, just hooked it foul down the left field line. Is going to step up.
Johnny Mack, check.
And Grzinski is going to designated run at
Let's
first for the second time for Aaron's.
Money ball. I'm sure he's going to call it. He's got to call it here with Dr. Good. There it comes.
There it is. So you
And
got Good at the
this is
plate.
the guy I've been saying, Joey, but I broadcaster jinxed him 3 times. But I've been seeing Mr. Good here. And let's see if he can come through.
So it's 5-1. Home run here ties the game.
Come on, give us something. Come on, Doc.
Now keep in mind, he's also going up against basically the best pitcher of the season so far. Woolridge has notched 11 strikeouts in 4 innings inside, 1-0. But it's not easy as a relief man to come out for a second inning. There's no activity behind him, it appears, for Mumbai. So unless they have somebody already ready, Zadek saying, I'm not talking to somebody. And now he's going to meet with his compadres out there.
This is a good game for me to be sitting here with you, Joey, because usually I'm out on the field. And I'd be
a little
stuck
more
in the middle
fun
of
over
this.
here, huh, Cash? Yeah.
I'd be in there like having to wrestle umpires, hold John McLaren back, trip Mariano Duncan as he's trying to charge the mound. So
one thing I
over
know
here, I'm
about
safe.
Zadek, he's a lawyer in the Czech Republic as well. He's a good defense attorney.
He's a good defensive attorney, and you know what? He's a great umpire. This is a great crew.
Affiliated
They know
experience.
how to run a game.
And they're keeping it under control. Quick meeting of the minds, 1-0 as we get back to it.
And this is the type of intensity, Joey, that we've been waiting for. You know, all those signature events we had, those friendly matches.
Yes.
You didn't have the intensity, honestly. It was cool. It was a great show.
This is for real.
But this is for real. Guys want to win. Managers want to win. And we like it.
1-1, nobody out. Man on first, money ball in play. Home run ties it from Elliott Good, who's 0 for 3. Gets under it, lifts it shallow right. Should be the first out of the frame. Taken care of. Williams
I
makes the
jinxed
play.
you, brother. I'm sorry. That one's on me. No more money balls. They got to win it the hard way. The old school way.
The old school way. Cipriota is 0 for 3 coming up to plate. You know, one of the problems here for the Wolves, this stretch of the order is 0 for 10 in the game. I'm talking about 6, 7, 8, Good, Cipriota, and Byers. So they got to break out of this little slump to start the season in a hurry. 5-1, Mumbai out hitting Arabia 9-4. Arabia has the only error in the game.
Well, now we get to kind of compare the teams a little bit. You know, now you've seen Karachi 3 times, Mumbai 4 times. First time seeing the Wolves, so they'll keep getting better. They'll keep learning. But it makes you think that Karachi, their bats were better than projected as well.
Yeah.
Because they were putting some runs up against this Cobras
Oh,
pitching staff. Oh,
Cipriota. Where's one?
Think it hit his guard, thank God.
And he does get aboard.
Because that was mean coming in, but I believe it hit his elbow guard.
There's a lefty warming up now for Mumbai. I believe that's Jacob Hasty down there, and that indeed did clip him. Luckily, protective guard, and Cipriota.
Yep, hit him right on the guard. Thank God, because that would have been painful. And that's why you wear those.
And Maduro's out to talk with Woolridge. I think
here
they want to stick with Woolridge.
Here comes the local boy.
Chris Byers.
Chris Byers.
All right, could make it
coming
5-4
up
with a swing of the bat.
He's got the power to hit it out. I hear people calling for a money ball. There's no money balls left. They're out of money balls. The crowd's yelling money ball, but we don't got any.
And there's obviously some pressure on Byers, and for the
he's feeling
Mumbai
it.
Guys, I mean, you're thinking about turning 2 to end this game. Byers,
He's used to, Joey, Chris is used to being in these pressure moments here at home. UAE Series, Arab Classic came up, needing a big hit one for the UAE national team home run over the left field wall.
Awesome moment. Batting with 1 out. And he'll take the first one
Let's
over the
go,
inside corner.
Chris.
Walk to Aarons, replaced on the bases by Grzinski. Good pops out with the money ball in play, and now Cipriota joins on the base paths with a hit by pitch. First and second, Byers behind 0-1. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And Woolridge makes that
one
real nasty. Disappears it under the bat of Byers, 0-2.
Throwing heat, and then change it up with the off-speed pitch. And Chris was way out in front of it. Let's see now if he can lock in. 0-2.
Woolridge kicks and comes. Fastball.
Got
Get him out of there,
by
baby.
him. Wow, what a great mix of pitches.
Smokes it through. Byers helpless against it. Myro to the dish. Mumbai just an out
Down
away
to
from
their
winning
final
for a
out.
3rd time in 4 games. Again, this is the first one for Wolves. So they would go to 0-1. And our understanding here right now is that Morris, having replaced Spain in the top half of the second, or part in the bottom half of the second, kind of unexpectedly when Spain exited precautionary injury, he would get the win.
He gets a W.
And the loss would go to Fekete, who gave up 2 runs in the first,
Heads
won a couple
up.
of innings. Myro check swing. It's what Elvis calls an ugly finder, ball that goes off the screen
Really?
and
No wonder it hit me in the
goes
arm.
over.
Jeez.
Save would go to Woolridge tonight, 2 strikes away from it. Myro, who's walked and scored the only run of the night for the Wolves. Batting still with 2 ducks on the pond. Top of the order, Marcelo waiting next. Here's your 0-1. And that's outside of the right fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're going to try to pull in a player of the game, so stick with us as soon as this goes final.
Yes.
Get some thoughts about what it was like to be on the field for this exciting 4th game of the season, 4th of 21 this year. The inaugural Baseball United season. We're still going. Line drive. Left field, leaping up Mercado.
Wow.
And it gets by the glove.
Past him. They might bring it
plays
all the way
1,
in.
2, and
He's
they want
coming
to
in.
score
Oh,
it. No, he gets
shoot.
stopped. He gets stopped at 3rd. Myro.
Wow.
2 RBI triple. And how about that?
Tough play in left field, makeable, but a tough play. It was hot off the bat.
Looked like Mercado was there.
Looked like
Tried
he
to
tracked it
unicorn
down.
it. And it just got through. Hit so hard. Mercado leaping.
Just went over his glove.
Got to the American Garden sign instead. And
I
now
thought
the
they were
tying
gonna
runs in the
send him.
box. I thought so too. I thought they could have scored it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to end the game. And give some credit to the Wolves coaching staff here. You don't want to end the game on
That's
an
right.
out at home.
Now you're
Especially
top of
when
the
you got
order.
the top of the order. Good hitter in Marcelo up, who's
Tying
reached
run
twice.
at the plate, Joey.
5-3.
Hey, we got some action here in the bottom of the ninth again.
Late drama in this 2-hour and
It's the
35-minute game.
Baseball United way. You got to stay and watch all 9 innings.
Mumbai 5, Arabia 3. Now 9-5, the Dolly Parton margin in the hits column. Woolridge comes. Marcelo fights it
Look
off
at you
on 1.
with the Dolly Parton reference.
9-5. We're working 7 to 10 for you tonight. Marcelo 1 for 3 tonight. And he
One
was left
more.
on 3rd and the 5th by
That's
Lawani.
right.
Big moment that you think about getting just those 2 guys in scoring position home. We'd have a tie game.
That's the difference right now.
1-1. In toward the hands, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Let's see.
1 strike,
A hit here,
2 outs.
and things get crazy because we'll see if Mariano Duncan pulls the pitcher and goes to the bullpen. Lefty warming up.
Yeah, they got Darden. He's a right-handed batter, dangerous, waiting on deck. He's got an RBI tonight for Arabia. 2-1, and Marcelo, this is a veteran here, staying patient even in a big moment. Doesn't want to try to do too much.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count, 2 outs.
And we can confirm that's Hasty, number 32, who's finishing his warm-ups down there in the left field bullpen area. Woolridge suddenly in struggle mode. 3-1, can he come back?
Ooh,
That's beauty right there. Gets Marcelo to chop through.
cheese.
Nice and stinky.
That was some cheese. We thought he
Gargonzola.
had it. Yep.
I say you go right back to the
4-day-old
fastball
Gorgonzola.
here. Left it on the counter,
Yes,
huh?
exactly. Let's go down
Does
to
he
the
go
last
back
strike.
to the cheese?
Full count, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Home team.
Man on third, 5-3 game. Woolridge,
Looks like,
Marcelo,
is it gonna
parachutes
drop?
one shallow center. McNeely
Oh.
loses the cap, comes out with a ball.
Hey,
That's your
good
ball
one.
game.
Good
Boom,
game.
bye, bye,
Great comeback.
bye, baby. Cobras win for the
Nice
third
hustle,
time
nice
in 4
work.
nights.
Joey.
Wow.
Wow.
The men in purple, Woolridge, a smile as he ends up locking up the save. 5-3. Arabia leaves a man on third. They had trouble getting guys in from scoring position all night long. I've got them down for 5 left on either second or third base this evening.
What a game.
Mumbai
Joey.
out hits him 9-5. 1 error, it belonged to Arabia. You're exactly right, Cash. Just a fun ball game to call.
Great game. My rookie debut with you, Joey, was amazing.
You sounded like a 10-year vet,
You
Cash.
crushed it as usual, and I'm just happy that the Wolves got a little bit of traffic in the bottom of the ninth, got some action, got some energy, made it exciting for the fans, and now Mumbai goes to 4-1. We're about to get the player of the game here, Mr. Marlin. What's up, brother? Great job. Great job. The storyline. Let me turn on the music a little bit. I can see my boy over here. Player of the game here, Joey.
Yeah, we got Hedione Marlin with us right by the backstop. Hedione, congratulations on the win. How did it feel out there tonight?
So we all got the win today. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You made a lot of noise on the bases with the bat, and you also had to face the fireball.
Yeah.
You know? So how was that? You had to deal with the fireball, but then every other at bat, you were coming through for your team.
No, I mean the first fireball I didn't do my job, but in the second fireball I did what I was supposed to do, you know, and hit the ball to outfield. Yeah.
How good is this feeling for you guys as a team? 3 wins in 4 games. Tell us about how you've come together and how it's all feeling.
I mean, if we really feel good, really good, and we did our job. That's the main thing. Everyone did a part. We got to win today.
4-1.
41.
You guys.
That's one game at a time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff from Hedione Marlin here. He's the infielder for the Mumbai Cobras. I want to take you back to Sunday. Tell us about that double play to lock up that win. What was that like for you?
No, I mean, it's pretty good. The thing is, I have a lot of time since playing second base. So that part for me, it was really good. A great day for me that day.
Yeah, that was fantastic. You played really well out here. And what's it been like working with Mariano Duncan? What has he taught you guys this season so far?
I mean, in the infield, like, do your thing, like, have fun. But the most of the thing, have fun.
Now, are you guys going to come out tomorrow night to watch the Mideast Falcons? This first time that they're going to be taking the field. Everybody's been picking them to win this league this season, but you guys are now in first place. You going to come out and watch them tomorrow night?
Of course. They have to watch us there too.
That's right. That's right.
And just tell us about the overall experience in Dubai. What's it been like to play baseball in this city?
I mean, you're in Dubai, you know.
That's
right. Awesome. That's awesome. And to play your favorite sport, your hobby, I mean, that's special.
Well, this is awesome. Hedione Marlin, infielder, Mumbai Cobras. You did a fantastic
Great
job.
job, brother.
Congratulations. He's our player of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and just something that we really appreciate. Thanks for coming over, Mr. Marlin.
Thank you, bro. Great game.
Just fantastic stuff, and class act, as well as a very, very talented young player.
Very talented. And I said 4-1. They're 3-1, but maybe I'm manifesting.
Maybe on Thursday. That's right. They come back on Thursday. Meanwhile, tomorrow we've got a great matchup.
We got
with
Karachi and Mideast Falcons. Japan's team is finally taking the field. It's going to be awesome. 60% of that roster are Japanese players. We got 44-year-old Kawasaki. We've got the 2 young prospects from the Bay Stars, the Yokohama Bay Stars. We've got the 3 winners of the TBS tryout programming. So many storylines. Nakajima hit 200 home runs in NPB. He's going to be on the field. It's going to be awesome.
That'll be a 7 o'clock first pitch once again between the Mideast Falcons and the Karachi Monarchs. We're finished tonight. Mumbai wins it. Final score 5-3 over the Arabia Wolves. Mumbai 3-1, Arabia 0-1. We got a lot of thank yous to say tonight. Let's start down the row here with your brother, Cash. Rick Shake, as always. Great
Rick
as the
Shake,
DJ.
amazing job. Herbie
on the
Pallotta, amazing
playlist.
job. Carlos Mirabal, Sergio, Patricio, Nixon, Atif, John Medrick,
Godfrey.
the creative team, the content team, Godfrey, Eddie Diaz, everybody.
Thanks to the boys
Small
back in
but
the
mighty team.
trailer as well. They are amazing. Zohaib,
Josh Hall, Zohaib.
the entire crew. Thank you so much. And
Thank you
don't
guys
tell
for
Elvis
watching.
I said this next part, but thanks to the best darn color commentator
Hey,
there
let's
is
go.
at Cash Shake. Cash, real
Keep
pleasure
watching,
getting your
guys.
thoughts.
Everybody who's watching, keep watching. Support these players. This league is growing thanks to you. We're back at it tomorrow night, Wednesday night baseball in Dubai, baby.
Until tomorrow at 7, I'm Joey Zanaboni saying so long for Baseball United Ballpark. This has been an exciting Tuesday night matchup. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Let's